This is SLA TV, television for the beef cattle industry.
You're watching SLA TV.
Coming up,
we started with roughly 14,000 acres. We're running at 320,000 acres.
There was 250 cows on it. We're up to over 5,000 cows now. They have to walk home. Takes us about 5 days to get them down.
see how wagon hound land and livestock in Wyoming rose to national prominence in just 2 decades. Next on The American Rancher. And welcome to The American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. Today we're at Wagon Hound Land and Livestock, a comparatively young operation with all the hallmarks of a legacy ranch, which includes sophisticated farming, cattle, outfitting, and horse divisions. The Wagon Hound calls Douglas, Wyoming home. It's a rugged and diverse slice of country that can be tough to ranch. But General Manager Dustin Ewing and his crew take it in stride, and the views they see every day certainly help make their jobs easier.
Wagon Hound Land and Livestock began in its current form and function in 1999. We've been at a 20-year project building and developing the ranch. We started with roughly 14,000 acres. We're running at 320,000 acres today. So it's been pretty steady growth over those years. When we bought these ranches, some were taken really good care of and some weren't. And so as we've been able to assemble the ranch, we've really implemented a lot of different water development resources. We've enhanced just our overall grazing rotation, and just overall stewardship, care of the land. And we're super proud of that. You'll see our stocking rates go up, our grass densities have increased, our wildlife populations have increased in quality and quantity. We just really try to be great stewards of the land and our environmental practices. Our divisions on the ranch, it's anchored by our cattle herd. Our Red Agnes is our foundation herd, and everything kind of works off that. So we have different managers in different divisions. So we have our cattle division, we have our farming division, our feedlot division, and then our outfitting and our guests and our horses. And they all work together. For example, the horses, we got to have horses to run these cattle up in this elevation, these mountain ranges.
So the horse division at Wagon Hound consists of ranch horses and performance horses. Our performance horses go into the Rein Cow Horse competition, and then all of our cowboys used at-home raised horses. So my job is to breed them, foal them out, raise them until they're ready to be started under saddle. We foal out starting in January until the end of May. When the weather's bad, we foal them out inside under cameras. Our performance high dollar horses, we foal out inside under cameras. Our ranch mares, they foal out later on in the year, late April, and then a lot in May when it's nice out and they can foal out in pastures. We sell yearlings as performance prospects, ranch prospects, that sort of thing. So we just sold 6 yearlings down at the 4/6 sale, the return to the Bermuda sale. We probably had the top crop there which is something to be very proud of. We've worked hard to get to that. And then we have 7 that are selling at the NRCHA snaffle bit sale.
But we also super proud of those horses that, can go to town and play in the sporting events. But all that can be possible without the cattle herd. We wouldn't need the horses. This cattle herd wouldn't exist in its form and function today without our farm. That's our kind of our backbone to the place. We got to get through the winters in this harsh environment, and so they produce all of our hay. We grow all of our own corn. All of our our inputs that we need to get through.
Wagon Hound Land and Livestock's farming operation consists of approximately 8,000 acres of irrigated farmland, mountain meadows, with 4,500 acres being of high-intensity farming, corn silage, shell corn, alfalfa hay, which we market to dairies and the horse division. We consist of 41 center pivot on the main farming, and that water comes out of the North Platte River. 1977 or something, it took 30 people. It was all flood irrigation, canvas dams and ditches. And now we've switched over to center pivot irrigation, and 5 guys run all 41 pivots. And our production is threefold what it used to be. All of the corn, 1,000 acres is chopped for corn silage, and 1,000 acres is used for combining for the finishing of the fat cattle.
We're raising all of our own beef from the beginning to the end. We calve them, we run them over in our grow yards, in our local feedlots that we own and operate. We have a capacity of about 7,500 head there.
The overview operation of the feedlot at Wagon Hound is twofold. We bring our calves in the fall, and we background our calves in our own yard. And then we also carry our yearlings over into a feeding program and fatten them on a gap program, and then we sell them. The Red Angus cattle are just a very efficient breed. They've got extremely good carcass. We've always excelled in our data that we have collected on the cattle as far as grades and yields, and it's just getting better over time with the purchasing of the bull power that we acquire. Good cattle make more good cattle, basically, is what it boils down to.
And of course, our outfitting division and our guest division, those are managing wildlife and enjoying the wildlife, and just another economic driver to help keep the land, the ranch sustainable.
The guest services offered at Wagon Hound are based out of our Reed Creek Lodge. It's really more of an experience than just a place that you rent, and we host up to 20 guests of mixed ages, 12 adults in 7 bedrooms, 13 beds. In an 8,000 square foot beautiful lodge. We create a customized itinerary for them, basically based on their preferences. We ride horses, we go fishing, we play on the lakes with our paddle boards and swimming, any number of options for our guests.
At Wagon Hound, we offer a full outfitting service. In the fall, we hunt elk. That's our primary species that people are usually generally asking to come to hunt here. We also hunt mule deer, whitetail, antelope. We do, occasionally we'll do waterfowl hunts in the winter, and then in the spring we do spring bear hunts and turkey hunts. There are a lot of benefits of running an outfitting business beside a working cattle ranch, and one is just the stewardship of the land that we kind of try to maintain. There's just abundant opportunities for wildlife to flourish with a lot of the improvements we have as far as just rotating pastures and then water and solar wells, and as well as the live water that we have around that is sort of what it's ground that's targeted for raising cattle and summering cattle. So it provides just a lot of benefit for the wildlife, which also in turn benefits an outfitting business where you're trying to take clients out and show them a good experience and quality animals.
And we host guests of all ages, so 50% of those guests are extremely interested in how this commercial cattle ranch does business and how does that interact with outfitting and how does our guest operation interact with all of those divisions.
With the expanse of land we have a variety of terrain, and we have summer ground for animals, we have winter ground for animals, and it's just well taken care of, and as well as we can each year based on the weather and the drought and the rainfall and precipitation. We try to make sure that we're always leaving something behind. You're basically raising wildlife without trying to raise wildlife.
After the break,
We have to come up and over the mountain 60 miles with them cows, and the Red Angus just seemed to get it done for us.
get a front row seat to a 5-day cattle drive with Wagon Hound Cowboys when the American Rancher continues.
Backed by Superior's reputation as the largest livestock marketing company in North America, your horse sale gets access to a nationwide database of active buyers and sellers. Superior Livestock Auction offers more dollar potential, more buyers, more services, more marketing. The unique bidding platform at bid.superiorlivestock.com showcases your sale while giving buyers the opportunity to bid online or over the phone. Utilizing Superior Livestock to broadcast your auction gives you the chance to build marketing packages that will place your sale in front of key potential customers. From pre-qualifying buyers to sale management options, Superior Livestock supports you in your quest to produce the best sale experience. No matter your budget, we have an option for you. For more information, reach out to Kelly Jatan at 800-422-2117.
Sold him on Superior. Established in 1987, Superior Livestock Auction is the largest cattle marketing network in North America. We sell forward contracted, load lots of ranch fresh cattle on video and internet auctions. Last year, almost 2 million head were sold on Superior Livestock Auction, and they brought top dollar. World champion auctioneers get your cattle to buyers across the nation. We have over 6,500 active and qualified buyers, maximizing competitive bidding and true price discovery. Your cattle stay on the ranch until delivery, and your Superior rep writes you a check when it's done. Simple as that. Our job is getting you the best paycheck possible. We know that most producers only get one paycheck a year for their cattle, and more cattlemen and women trust us to get the most out of every sale. Call us at 800-422-2117 or go online to learn more about how Superior Livestock Auction can work for you.
Rural America is in our blood. This is SLA TV.
Welcome back to the American Rancher. Each year, the Wagon Hound crew leads around 2,500 mama cows up to and down from the high country on a 5-day, 60-mile drive each way. It's a journey that's part of a lifestyle cattle manager Justin Schwarzkopf wouldn't trade for anything.
I started out working for the Wagon Hound in 2001. My first boy was only 1 year old when I started here, and so he's lived here his whole life. And then my second boy, he was born on the ranch. They know it better than any of them, just because they're raised here. So I started out just doing everything here, from irrigating, chasing cows, fencing, whatever. And then I moved up to running a camp up on the mountain. Did that for about 12 years. Then I got in the role of the cow boss here. Just watched it grow. It's been fun. It's when we buy another ranch, I could get it going and figure it out. So it's not like I came in here on 300,000 acres and tried to learn it. So that's kind of the perks of watching the ranch grow like it has. I think when I came to work here, there was 250 cows on it, and they were a Red Angus Gelbvieh cross cow. We're up to over 5,000 cows now. We kind of eliminated the Gelbvieh out of them and just went straight Reds.
And we just really wanted to streamline it, and so we had a good pretty pure herd. our performance, is just exceptional for a larger herd. And so we wanted that, and then we wanted to be able to come back and do some crosses, and that's what we're doing now. And I really compliment the Red Angus Association for recognizing the importance of some crossbreeding. And so we're actually we're trying a test on some Hereford crosses with the idea of bringing those red baldies back into the herd, and just to give us a little more hybrid vigor.
The Red Angus work good for us. Their mothering instinct, the way we calve, they have to get them calves up on their own and get them going. The modern size red cow that we have now is working for us. Though we have a lot of mountain ground that they'll get up and get that grass up on the hills. They're not in the bottoms. On the riparian areas, they're up chasing that grass for us.
We were running between 4,000 to 9,000 feet of elevation, and I think these Red Anguses acclimate well into our environment. They're hardy. We've got some extreme winters, and so they do their job from that aspect.
When we're evaluating females in the alley, we pay close attention to feet because they're the foundation. And I think the Red Angus has worked well for us because they have good feet. They're better than many other breeds, but the feet cannot be overlooked for other EPDs that might be pleasing, because it's a rough road a guy could go down quick.
Our heifers calve in March. We get them out of the way, and then our cows start April 1st. All the cows are calved out. We just calve them out. They take care of themselves. We don't run them through pens, barns. They're out on the range calving. So we'll do that in April. Then into May, we'll brand them and then give them a couple weeks. Then we'll put them on trucks and haul them to the mountains. We'll start doing that middle of June. We'll wean them up on the mountain, haul them to the yard. We usually try to wean them about October 15th, right in there. So we actually have to truck them cows up there as pairs because them babies are too small. They can't make the trip. November 1st, we start bringing the cows home, get them to their winter grounds on the meadows down here on the pivots, so they don't get snowed in over there. Some years there's 2 foot of snow. Some years it's good, but you have to come up and over the mountain to get them back home. They have a rough life. It's 60 miles home that they have to walk home. It takes us about 5 days to get them down. And the Red Angus just seemed to get it done for us.
Up next,
The Red Angus Association has been really good working with those third-party associations, so there's a real camaraderie there that everybody's trying to do what's right for our industry. And
hear about the Red Angus Association's commitment to producers who use Red Angus genetics. You're watching The American Rancher. More to come.
The Superior Country Page is the leading online marketplace for buying and selling load lots of calves, feeders, and breeding stock. The Country Page is an efficient, easy-to-use, and low-cost solution for selling cattle. You set the price and move at your pace with flexible delivery options. The Country Page matches the best buyers to the best sellers at the best price for both parties. Call or log on today to find out more about the Superior Country Page.
Join Superior Livestock Auction for our monthly Holstein steer video auction. With the largest number of registered and active buyers in the nation competing for your cattle, sellers enjoy proven price discovery that pays top dollar. Buyers get high volumes and steady supplies of quality cattle. Backed by Superior's trusted experience in national livestock marketing, Superior is your source for Holstein steers. Click SuperiorLivestock.com to see the auction schedule and to find out more.
Backed by Superior's reputation as the largest livestock marketing company in North America, your horse sale gets access to a nationwide database of active buyers and sellers. Superior Livestock Auction offers more dollar potential, more buyers, more services, more marketing. The unique bidding platform at bid.superiorlivestock.com showcases your sale while giving buyers the opportunity to bid online or over the phone. Utilizing Superior Superior Livestock to broadcast your auction gives you the chance to build marketing packages that will place your sale in front of key potential customers. From pre-qualifying buyers to sale management options, Superior Livestock supports you in your quest to produce the best sale experience. No matter your budget, we have an option for you. For more information, reach out to Kelly Jatan at 800-422-2117.
Sold him on Superior.
Rural America is in our blood. This is SLA TV.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. An important benefit of working with Red Angus genetics is the commitment of the Red Angus Association to its producers. The association is a leader in value-added programs with the strong reputation of the beef industry's most favored female backing it.
The Red Angus Association is wholly committed to supporting our commercial producers and offering them a variety of value-added and marketing enhancement programs that really will boost their bottom line. The Red Angus Feeder Calf certification program has been around for a long time, since the mid-90s. It's very well known in the industry. The yellow tag is something that people associate with Red Angus cattle. A lot of them know what it means, and it is still a very viable program around the industry because it does several things for the producers that are using Red Angus bulls and that choose to enroll in the program. Number one, it changes the identity of their cattle from just being a group of red cattle to Red Angus cattle, and you always want a positive identity on sale day. So that's important by itself. And you want to connect yourself to a brand, so to speak, or breed that has a positive identity with buyers. And that's also what the program does. It is age and source verification as well, so it provides those aspects which do add additional value. But I think as much as anything else, the marketplace is becoming more discriminating all the time in the way that it looks at groups of feeder cattle. And because of that, positive differentiation, really highlighting the attributes of your cattle and making sure buyers know what they are, not just another group of generic feeder cattle, but something that has an identity that is associated with value that buyers recognize is important. We basically like to use the feeder calf certification program mainly for two reasons, because we have a strong commercial Red Angus program, and the GAP program recognizes the certification of the Angus calves for an extra added value to our beef.
One of the first things out of the gate was, we were marketing calves, and that was so important to our buyers. Age and source, point of origin, all those positive things that the consumers are looking for. And so that was a start, and then it's evolved since then, and we still do that. But the traceability became a big deal. We use their EID programs. We're into the natural programs, we're in the HTC programs, we're into the GAP programs, and all of this has to be traceable, verifiable, and we use third-party auditors to help do that. And the Red Angus Association has been really good working with those third-party associations, so there's a real camaraderie there that everybody's trying to do what's right for our industry, and it just kind of aligns with the way we see things too. Let's do it right. Let's represent the industry as best we can.
EIDs, electronic identification, which most producers are familiar with, are becoming more and more important in our industry today. The reason for that is because people are really looking for a very efficient way to manage cattle individually as well as data. And it's a lot easier to collect that information when cattle are EID'd. You can look at that at the feedlot level. You're seeing more and more feedlots that want cattle EID'd and will EID the cattle themselves if those cattle don't come in that way. Now, they use that to manage the information and data to help create groups that perform better, and also to keep the cattle identified for programs that they fit into. The female side of the equation is also very important. The Red Angus females are just a step above in my book, because I've been AIing for 13 years for Wagon Hound now, And the fertility in these females is just unbelievable. We synchronize everything, and we have very few timed AIs. We pull on a heat basis, and 90 to 95% of them will come into heat.
The Red Angus female does have a reputation of being the most favored female in the business, and I think that's for several very simple reasons. One, she's fertile, she's productive, she's long-lived, and also she's flexible. She's flexible from a mating system standpoint. If you're engaged in a crossbreeding program, of course, she fits very well in crosses with other breeds. And all things considered, she's just a very good stock cow. And that reputation has been earned over a long period of time. And we're excited that we can still say, when we look at sale results, when we look at how cattle sell on Superior, for example, we see that the Red Angus female is still the industry's most favored female.
To learn more about the Red Angus Association's value-added programs, log on to redangus.org. That's all the time we have today. We hope you enjoyed the show. To find out more about us, visit our website, theamericanrancher.com, or connect with us on Facebook or YouTube. I'm Pam Minnick. For our entire American Rancher team, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Superior Livestock Auction isn't just a name, it's an expectation, because our customers expect us to deliver superior results.
Superior's been great to work with. It's really picked up our footprint in America here. We're selling bulls all over that we never would have.
Having the assistance of Superior Auction, it's definitely been an addition to our bottom line.
At Superior, our expectation is to increase your bottom line. Call or click to find out more. Established in 1987, Superior Livestock Auction is the largest cattle marketing network in North America. We sell forward contracted, load lots of ranch fresh cattle on video and internet auctions. Last year, almost 2 million head were sold on Superior Livestock Auction, and they brought top dollar. World champion auctioneers get your cattle to buyers across the nation. We have over 6,500 active and qualified buyers, maximizing competitive bidding and true price discovery. Your cattle stay on the ranch until delivery, and your Superior rep writes you a check when it's done. Simple as that. Our job is getting you the best paycheck possible. We know that most producers only get one paycheck a year for their cattle, and more cattlemen and women trust us to get the most out of every sale. Call us at 800-422-2117 or go online to learn more about how Superior Livestock Auction can work for you. Superior VAC protocols and value-added programs build confidence with cattle buyers. Superior's vaccination protocols are the benchmark for America's beef industry. Those, along with Superior Progressive Genetics, third-party verified Superior source and age, verified natural, NHTC, GAP, Beef Care, and other Superior value-added programs give buyers the confidence to pay premiums for quality load lot cattle you sell on Superior. Call or go online to find out more.
Telling the story of America's food producers. We're SLA TV.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. With me now, Trent Stewart and John Teixeira, guys. Thanks for joining us, making it in here in time. John, I want to talk to you first. Tell us a little about your operation and the cattle that you guys produce.
We're a seed stock operation in the West with registered Angus. We'll sell about 200 to 250 bulls a year and cover Oregon, California, Nevada, Idaho. Well,
Trent, I've talked to you a lot about some of the seed stock sales you do and watching their calves sell. So I want you, since you sell Teixeira sell, talk about the traits that you see in these cattle that they're producing and the calves they're producing.
Well, they're very passionate about what they do, and so I think phenotype is number one, but they try to create a really well-balanced, set a number profile as far as EPDs go. But what they're going down another road right now, trying to find the outliers within their own breed that are heart healthy. And I think it's a big topic right now, and that's what we had seminars on it yesterday morning. And John made his way down here, and his father, he's behind the scenes, couldn't get him to come on here. But they made their way down here to promote and try to expose that, to try to make the cattle feeding world just a little bit better. But great set of cattle. What makes them very unique, too, it's very hands-on. John and Heather, his wife, do a lot of the work at home, as well as his immediate family, Alan and C. So pretty neat operation.
Okay, well, John, tell me, what made you make this decision to kind of start identifying these heart-healthy cattle?
Well, I mean, like Trent and I have a conversation, excuse me, we can make them as good as we can make them, but if they're not alive, they're not worth anything. So at the value of the cattle are today, we got to make sure we make ones that can live. So we can put as much marbling, as much growth, whatever you want to pick, whatever trait you want to pick, but if we can't keep them alive, we're in trouble.
So what data would you be utilizing to identify these cattle?
We've worked with Simplot, Land and Livestock, and Neogen, and on their tests, on their BCHF test. So we've been working on that for about 5 years now with them to identify it through genomics, and we've worked with them to build the DNA test and also the EPD.
Okay. Tell me, from the buyer's side, are you hearing buyers demand this information? How quick is this type of data catching on?
Well, I think that's what drives it, or has been driving it. I mean, yesterday, the fact that Joe Morgan and Grant Morgan came down here from Pokey Feeders, pretty elite, feedlot in the Midwest, are super successful. And if they made their way down here, flew down here just to sit on that panel, that kind of says it all. In my opinion. In any feed yard in America, you go and bring that topic up, they're going to say it's huge for us. Like John said, $2,500 yearlings when they fall over, or at the $300 level fat, it's very, very expensive.
Absolutely. Well, tell us kind of your calendar dates of when you have a sale throughout the year before we go, so people can maybe start looking for some of those bulls that you guys are producing.
We'll have a bull sale in September in Pismo, and then in February in Oregon.
Very well. Well, guys, thank you for joining us here this morning. Don't go anywhere. We have got more Superior Sunrise up next.
The Superior Livestock 2025 sales series continues with the 37th annual Week in the Rockies sale, July 7th through the 11th in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. This is your opportunity to trade the most sought-after calves from top northern genetics and raised on the finest ranches in the north central region. For consignment or buyer registration information, click superiorlivestock.com or call 800-422-2117.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now, Cody Burdett with Therapies. Thank you for joining us. We have a lot to talk about. Just following you on Facebook, girl, you get around, you've been hustling, promoting this product, and I'm excited for you to tell us about it. Let's jump right in. Tell us about this product that we're using in calves.
Well, thank you for having us, Callie. Yes, Therapies is a brand new product to the market. The technology and the know-how to utilize the pheromone products has been available for about 17 years, but Therapies itself is in pretty much its infancy stage. This is going on our 3rd year. Fortunately for us, it's made right here in the United States, and even better, it's made in College Station, Texas. So it is FDA approved, safe, on the market for you to utilize in your cattle. And what it's going to do is it's going to mimic what those calves are getting from their mother. So when we say a pheromone, it's a maternal appeasing substance. So when a cow is lactating, her udder is releasing fatty acids, that pheromone, sending the signals to the brain for the calf that everything is good in our world, there's no fight or flight. And so it stops and blocks like that stress reaction, that cortisol, that epinephrine, the adrenaline. And now we've been able to synthesize that and utilize a carrier mineral that is safe, like I said, with the FDA. And we can topically treat our cattle to help reduce shrink, to help reduce mortality, morbidity, increase average daily gains. If you follow those cattle all the way through to harvest, then we're going to help increase their hot carcass weights, improve yield and quality grades. And so where I feel like it can benefit here, Superior cattle are superior. The people that sell on Superior and the people that buy through Superior, they're a lot of reputation cattle, and this is a product for the industry that just helps the welfare of our cattle, the performance of our cattle, and the animal health of our cattle.
You talk about the cattle that are selling. We've got over 3,000 head with the Seminole Tribe of Florida today, and you're going to be seeing that badge, I think, for the first time on those cattle selling. So what does that mean? I know you have alluded to it here, but like, what does a buyer need to know when they see that on those cattle?
Great question, Callie. And yes, we're very fortunate to have the opportunity to partner with the Seminole Tribe, and that they have the confidence in the product as well. And that's what the buyer is going to take away also. Having the confidence that those cattle coming to them when they buy, seeing that Fair Peas badge on the Superior site through the video, those cattle have been treated. So you're going to have the reduction in shrink by up to 75%. So you're off weights. When that buyer receives those cattle that have been treated with Fair Peas, they have confidence knowing that those cattle didn't shrink on the haul over there. They also have confidence knowing that those cattle's performance in their grow yard or in their feedlot, whatever that next step is, this is a product that benefits both the seller consigner all the way through the buyer to the finishing. I mean, so every segment is going to get paid a return on investment when utilizing the Fair Peas. And that's where those buyers today, looking at those cattle with Fair Peas, can have confidence in knowing and maybe spending a little more on those calves because they know they're not going to shrink. That haul isn't going to set those cattle back. That weaning process didn't set those calves back the 28 days that we typically see. They bounce back, they keep moving forwards, and we don't give up those pounds or those days of growth. Those opportunistic diseases don't get to arise in our herd when we're bringing those cattle into new environments, commingling them with other cattle and things like that. So you know that performance and that animal health is going to be performing on all cylinders.
We're going to run out of time real quick, but people who are excited about this, want to know more, how do we get more about this product and start putting this product on our cattle?
So we have a website, so you can go to Fair Diagnostics, Fair Peas. You can contact us. Like I said, it's made right there in College Station, Texas. You can reach out through Facebook, Snapchat, social media, however you want. We have reps in every state pretty much, and so we would be more than happy to discuss and go more into depth on the product.
Well, I think this is incredible. If you have a chance to reach out to Cody, you should, because I think we could fill up this whole segment talking about this.
We should do one just special for us.
We'll talk him into it next time.
But we do appreciate Superior recognizing the value added in the Fair Peas product and what it's going to do for the industry.
Well, we certainly appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining us. Don't go anywhere. We have got more Superior Sunrise up next.
At 44 Farms, we breed quality into everything we do. Like the quality of our integrity, great things begin with a strong name. Like Prime Pursuits and 44 Steaks, quality partnerships that match 44 Farms' Angus strong genetics to strong profits for our customers. And the quality of our customer service keeps you running strong. 44 Farms. Together, greater things are yet to be.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining us now, our COO of Superior, Sam Hughes. Sam, thanks for joining us. You guys have been busy here the last couple of days in the middle of rep training. Why is that something that you guys do every year and is important for you guys to give the reps?
Yeah, it is something we do every year. We actually didn't do it last year, which was not normal for us, but we're back on track. Really exciting time to be at Superior. Market's really good. We've got a lot of people that are excited to become reps with our company. So we all got together yesterday, had some veterans come in that were giving some really good advice and counsel, and working with them to kind of go through how they would do their business in the Superior network and how things kind of all fit together and who they need to rely on. So.
You guys will mirror that on the production side as well. Here next week we'll have live auctions. We have to call it something different. We have to call it boot camp, but the Superior productions reps are going to be there with us too. I think it really just shows a testament to the commitment of every sector of the beef cattle industry that Superior provides.
Absolutely. I got to give a shout out to Mariah Miller. She's done a lot of hard work on putting together a schedule for the boot camp, bringing all of the techs and our sales reps on the productions and the live auction side together to come down here to Texas. go through some training, make sure they're up to date on the latest tools that we built for them, and just get everyone together to go through the latest changes in the industry and what we need to do to adapt moving forward.
You kind of talk about some of the updates and changes, and I can speak to this personally because I've witnessed you and Mariah and our developers this whole sales season constantly working on our platform to upgrade it. If there's not that there's anything wrong with it, but as soon as it seems like we get customer feedback, you guys are they're doing the work to make those changes to answer what our customers are asking for.
Well, that's the fun part about what we do here. There's a lot of people out in the cattle business that need a lot of things, and us working together to find ways to deliver results for them is truly something that gets us out of bed in the morning. We enjoy working with each other, and there's nothing that makes us happier than seeing the customer have their needs fulfilled. So.
We've talked about this before, but I still think it's new. Our seed stock directory, I think that'll be exciting as people continue to utilize this, looking forward to the fall and these next purebred sales that we're going to have coming up.
Absolutely. It's a great tool. It's right on our homepage, and then we've got a dedicated page for it as well. But anyone that's a part of this Progressive Genetics program would be listed on it. And we actually added it in the spring. And we're really excited about it because the people that sell with Superior, the commercial cattlemen and women, can go there if they're interested in a certain breed type. They want to, focus on getting some more high-powered genetics for their herd. They can go there. They can look at, the results that those breeders can deliver on the commercial side, and it's been really. We've gotten a lot of good feedback. So.
Well, before we go, if we've missed out on rep training for this year, but if somebody's been thinking, I think I want to crack out, be a Superior rep, or maybe get in with live auctions, how do they need to go about that?
So they just need to give us a call. We do have a Become a Rep page on the website or something along those lines. But give us a call. We would be glad to reach out and work with you. And obviously we want qualified individuals joining our team, and we vet them, but we want to get together with them and discuss how we can help develop them and becoming a member of our group.
Absolutely. Well, Sam, thank you. Appreciate you joining us here this
Fantastic.
morning. Don't go anywhere. We have got more Superior Sunrise up next.
The Superior Livestock Summer Sales Series continues July 28th through August 1st with Video Royale at the Events Complex in Winnemucca, Nevada. Video Royale features an elite offering of Western yearling and weaned calves. Join us in Winnemucca for a week of great food, golf, music, and hospitality by Jim Davis. For Video Royale consignment or buyer registration information, click superiorlivestock.com or call 800-422-2117.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now, Robbo Hendrickson with Livestock Animal Health. We've got some new products here, and there's a lot of things that I want to go over. So let's jump right into what Livestock is and some of these products you offer.
Absolutely. I always say Livestock with an F because it kind of rolls in there. But yeah, so this is a fairly new line of products. I started working on these about 4 years ago. I've been in the supplement business for several years. I have a company that I'm a partner in called Full Bucket. And we make products for horses, dogs, and cats, and we completely focus on digestive issues in high-performance animals that are under a lot of stress, travel, training, those kind of things. And a few years back, I got to looking around in the beef market. And growing up on a ranch, my dad was a veterinarian in western South Dakota. It was sort of a passion project of mine to try to, get into this, and I really noticed the same trends that the beef industry was way behind in the new technologies. In the last 3 years, we've got more discoveries about the microbiome and using it to keep animals healthy than we have in the last 30 years. So I started working on these, and I'm really proud of where we are at so far.
Well, let's go through some of these products. Let's start here with the Calf Start and the Calf Recover.
Yeah, so this product here is meant to be used the first 24 hours of life. It's getting ahead of any problems and issues. It is a big dose of antibodies. There's 7 different antibodies in there. and it has probiotic to get the guts healthy. And then it's followed up with the missing vitamins of A, D, and natural vitamin E. And it's important to use natural vitamin E because it's more bioavailable. And then, so after the first 24 hours, because a calf is born without an immune system, so they're very susceptible to problems. Jumping over to this, after that, all the way through weaning, this is a bigger gun to go to. It's going to take care of any issues that they have digestive-wise. You see something with droopy ear, lethargic, try to get a tube of this in them, and you'll get ahead of it. If they get too bad, put a couple of tubes in, and they go. This is really fun. So this is rope ready. I have been in and around the industry. I have multiple friends that have roping cattle. There's not many cattle that are more stressed than cattle that are used for sport.
Right.
They are hauled, they are mixed with other cattle, and when they get off the trailer, they need some help. And so, after 3 years of development, I created a product that is going to precondition them, get them all healthy, get them in shape, and the goal is to make them last longer. These are not cheap cattle anymore.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to give those guys a hand up with the rope ready.
And I like what we talked about this. This isn't necessarily just for rope calves. This really applies to high stress, and talk about what
Absolutely.
high stress cattle can mean for a superior customer.
I'm so glad you said that, because that is true. I targeted this at the roping cattle market because they are under an extreme duress. But that can also be applied to any cattle that are going to have to get on a trailer, going to be hauled. They're going to have different water sources. Show cattle, this product would be great for show cattle because you're feeding them hot feed and their stomachs can't handle it. This product is made to help them improve their digestion and produce that hot feed.
Well, where can we go to get more information and maybe get some of these products in our cattle?
I'm glad you asked that too. So livestockhealth.com is our website. You can go there and get information. We're carried at a few retail stores and a couple of distributors throughout the Midwest. But livestockhealth.com is a great place to get started.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I think we could spend a lot of time talking about this, so hopefully make sure you go to that website because there is a wealth of information about these products that people could take advantage of. Thank you for joining me.
Awesome. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more Superior Sunrise up next.
The pasture range and forage program has been a very popular product which has helped producers mitigate the impacts of reduced precipitation. The other product which has really come on fire in the last few years, the Livestock Risk Protection Program. There's some opportunities to protect yourself right now. You can take advantage of the upticks in the market and lock in some downside protection at very reasonable rates that'll give you a chance to sleep at night. Very simple applications. We've got a great team. We're here to help. Reach out to us.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. With me now from Neogen, Casey Herman. Casey, I am glad to have a new face on from Neogen. We get to speak with Neogen, especially a lot in the summertime, but it's exciting to have a fresh face here with us. And since you're new, introduce yourself and tell us what all you're doing with Neogen.
Absolutely. So my name is Casey Herman, and I appreciate you having me on this morning. I am the Texas Territory Manager, and so my territory covers from Amarillo south, so pretty much the whole state. I grew up on a cow-calf operation, and we do some registered cattle as well as commercial. Went to Texas A&M, majored in animal science, and did some marketing for a while, and now I found my sweet spot of where I need to be. And so with that, I get to visit with producers pretty much every day of the week and kind of help them make better management and decisions on their operation.
So let's go into some of those decisions that they can be using. What are some of the Neogen tools that you're trying to provide to some of those producers?
Absolutely. So we have an Identity product line, and that consists of Identity beef and Identity feeder primarily on the beef cattle side. And so Identity beef is a 17 trait panel in which producers are going to receive a 1 to 10 genomic score on each of those 17 traits. They're going to receive 3 indexes: maternal, performance, and carcass. And so we're able to kind of make some better management decisions there with replacement females and different selection tools. And it also comes with parentage. And so people running some multi-sire pastures are able to parent verify back to which bulls are getting the job done for them, right? We're spending a lot of money on bulls in the spring, and we want to make sure we're getting the right ones.
Absolutely. Well, I think that there's two words there that you use that I think some people might get twisted up. How do genomics differ from genetics?
Good question. You know, a bunch of people probably have a misconception that they're the same thing. And simply, genomics is the whole study of genes and how they make up an animal or person. And genetics is the study of the gene or trait and how that trait or condition is passed down from generation to generation. And so, like I said, we're really good at buying those, you know, high dollar bulls in the spring and putting them on our cows, but that's really only half of the equation. And so when you're testing these calves, you have a dam portion come in, right? And so we're able to kind of evaluate the whole animal versus just the genetic traits you're finding in those bulls.
So tell me, what might be a misconception or a myth you might be hearing from your producers who might be apprehensive to using some of these products?
Absolutely. So I think part of it is single trait selection has been a really big deal, at least kind of index wise.
Yeah.
It may not be a single trait, it may just be very index driven. And so when we're looking at cattle and we're trying to make better decisions, maybe we should kind of focus on the whole deal, right? And so people get a little bit wrapped up in one way, but a good cow's got to be a good cow. And so trying to tie all of the pieces back in and help them, right? And so we're making better bull selection decisions, better replacement heifer decisions, and we're able to do that through genomic testing.
Well, tell me, for our customers who might be selling cattle here today, what iGenity brand it is and how our customers can utilize that.
Absolutely. iGenity branded is a product that we've partnered with you guys on back in 2019, and it's a way for people to market their cattle. So they're testing on either iGenity beef or iGenity feeder. And so kind of a tier breakdown is we have elite, premier, and choice. And so those are kind of those tier levels of how well their cattle are going to perform, right? And so they're able to market them, hopefully get a premium for them. And as long as they're testing 35% of their calf crop, and about 80% of those heifers, 75% of the heifers, if they're only wanting to do heifers on iGenity beef, for their steer mates to qualify on that terminal index, we have to have at least 75% of those females tested. And so they can get a badge from Superior and Neogen and go ahead and market those cattle that way, and hopefully bring a premium.
Well, a lot of things to take advantage of. What website can we go to get more info?
Absolutely. Go to www.neogen.com, and if you call the 1-800 number, you will speak to a real person, and they'll put you in touch with your territory manager, who is more than happy. We have extremely capable people on that end that can help you in any aspect.
Well, thank you, Casey, so much for joining us here this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more Superior Sunrise up next.
100 years. That's 4 generations. A lot happens in a century. And while some things never change, a lot of things will. And how you respond will impact the next generation. Every week, Western Livestock Journal brings the latest cattle market reports, animal health research, management strategies, and more direct to you. Keeping cattlemen and women informed for over a century. We're Western Livestock Journal.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. My next guest, I don't even need to introduce you anymore. We've had you on so many times, and you're one of my favorite guests, Larry Grand with Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Larry, last time we saw you in Natchitoches, you guys were getting ready for the bull sale. Had the bull sale. How was the sale, and what have you guys been up to this summer so far?
Well, it's great to be here again, and we appreciate the opportunity. Our bull sale was fantastic. It was a record bull sale for us. We had a record crowd. It was a beautiful day. It was just, everything worked really, really well. So we were very blessed, have a really good sale and a ton of good customers there. So
We've got the female sale coming up. Let's kind of talk a little bit about that because, every time we come in here, we talk about the market, talking about how fantastic this market is. But I think people are still really paying for quality cattle. There's still value in putting some quality in your genetics. Talk about these females that you're offering and what a commercial producer can gain out of these females.
So yeah, quality always sells. So this year we're really digging deep into the cow herd. We've got some really special lots that we're offering. We have some actual families that we're selling. It would be a cow, her calf, and maybe even her grand dam or something like that. So we've got a tremendous lineup of females ready, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody in November.
Coming up this summer, we're kicking off, these summer sales, and you were telling me you're going to be at Week in the Rockies, Winnemucca. Lots of your customers are going to have these calves on these sales. The bulls behind these calves, what are they putting into these calves that are making them so appealing to a buyer?
Well, I think the durability, they last, and like you said, the quality. When we put out, we market about 6,500 bulls a year, and people keep coming back over and over and over again. So if the bulls weren't doing the job, they wouldn't be coming back. And it's really exciting for us because, we can sire over, close to 250,000 head of calves a year. And it's just fun to come to these sales and meet the customers, interact with them, talk business, talk fun, just meet people. And it's just a great opportunity at the Superior sales to be able to do that.
Talk about all the cattle that y'all the bulls you're able to market. On top of the bulls you're selling, you guys are also leasing bulls. You have a program there that you can lease bulls through. Tell me a little bit about that.
So we lease about 4,200 bulls a year, both yearlings and 2-year-olds. And then, of course, once we get them back off the lease, then we sell them as smart bulls, and they go down in the southeast part of the United States, from basically East Texas all the way to Florida. So we really have a big footprint in the genetic world. And again, if the bulls weren't working, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So our customers keep telling us all the time, how they like the bulls. The lease program is phenomenal. You can go out and lease a bull for 90 days, use him, and send him home. You don't have to put up with him all winter and all of his friends that like to tear things up and just be bulls all the time. So it's just a really convenient opportunity for a lot of people.
Sounds like it's best of both worlds. You guys certainly do a lot of hard work. You're just talking about the numbers that you market, the calves that are produced through the genetics. But you guys also kind of like to have a good time. And this fall sale coming up, you kind of get to break loose and have a little bit of a good time. Tell me about, on top of selling the cows, what happens in November.
So on November 21st is our annual cattleman's hunt. And we have cattlemen from across the United States that show up at the lodge. We have a pheasant hunting lodge there at Ideal, South Dakota. And we shoot pheasants. It's a lot of fun. We go out. It's guided hunts. We've got our food plots. We've got a plethora of pheasants that we can hunt. So everybody has a really good time.
A cow sale and a pheasant hunt, like you just can't. I don't think you can beat that. I don't think there's anything better than that.
Well, the only other thing is we are developing a golf course on the south end of the lodge. The plans are underway. They're raising capital for that. So really the best of all three worlds, cow sale, pheasant hunting, and eventually we'll have a golf course that we can go play on.
Something for everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Always a pleasure to talk to you.
Thanks, Kelly.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more Superior Sunrise up next.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us honor our flag and country with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hudson Oak, Texas today. Got a nice offering to show you today, and we're going to get started right into that. And he's getting seated up there with a few opening comments for today. It's World Champion Auctioneer Ralph Wade.
All right, thank you, Teddy, and a good morning, cowboys and cowgirls. We're glad to see all of you out, and just welcome everyone to Superior Livestock. And we've got kind of a little short sale today, but one thing about it that doesn't lack in quality and kind. We've got a great lineup of cattle for you that we're going to get right on here in just shortly. And but before that, just a little bit of housekeeping. Of course, if you are a successful buyer and find something that works in your program and you get it bought today, you will receive a phone call this afternoon during the day today, and they will go over the contract with you, at which time you will be required a $40 part payment that can come FedEx, UPS, or as Charlie always says, we love that wire transfer. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, and our voice today, Teddy Odell, on the microphone over here, we'll turn it back to him for the first lot.
Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate it. We're going to start with lot number 5140 today, consigned by Lynn Cattle at Talala, Oklahoma. 77 head of these good steers are going to weigh 700 pounds smooth. They're coming to you August 18 to 22. And here to sell them for you is the world champion Hall of Famer, Ralph Wade.
All right. Thank you, Teddy. You bet you're right here. Bailey Blue, it's time to go to work, and we got a good lot right here. What are we going to do first? All right. Here we go. Downtown, here, down, look at there. Down 321, here, $1, 320 now, $1 of here, $2 of here, $322 of here, $2 of here, $3 of here, $4 of here, $4, 324 down, $4 of here, $3 of here, $4 of here, $3 of here, $4, 323, 4 down, $4 of down, $5 of here, $4 of here, $5, 325 down, $5 of here, they're light, 325, $324 down, $5 of here, $4 of here, $5, click at the bid, you got to be 5, and now 6, and $7 of here, and $7 of here, and 6, 7, $327 of here, right back at you now, $7 of here, and 6, 7, $7 of here, and $7 of here, and half now, 7, 327 and a half, and $1 of here, and $1 of here, and 7 and a half, you ought to be $1 of here, and $328 of here, and $8 of here, and 7 and a half, $1 of here, and $8, now half, and $1 of here, and $9 of here, and $1 of here, and 8 and a half, 328 now, $1 of here, and anybody else, and 8 of here, and 8 and a half, $328 of here, and $1 of here, and half, sold $328 on them. Next lot.
Next lot's going to be 5141 Murphy Landing Cattle at Waco, Texas. 72 steers are going to weigh 715 pounds. They're by those good Akushi bulls now, coming July 1 to 5, Ralph.
Heave on down, husky side, boys. Look at here, down, here, getting the program now. And down, here, and down, here, and 310, $10 here, and $10 bit, and $11 here, and $11 here, and $10, $11. 310, 311, 12 down, $12 of here, and $11, 12, 312 down, $13 of here, and $13 of here, and $13 of here, and $14 of here, and $14, 313, 14 down, $14 of here, and $15 of here, and $15 of here, and give it at 15, 315 now, $16 of here, and $17 of here, and $17, 318 of here, and $18 of here, and $18 of here, and what I want to do down here, 19 of here, and $319 of here, and $20 of here, and $21 of here, and $1, $321 of here, and $21 of here, and $2 down 3, and down 3 of here, and 23 down 3 of here, and $4 of here, and $4 down 4, $324 of here, and 3 down 4 down, $4 of here, and $4, $323 of here, and $4 of here, and 3 down, $4 of here, and $3 down 4, 308. Do what? Okay, they can't get a hold of the consigner on these. They're over here trying to get a hold of him right now, boys. We'll let you know just quick as we do, but I'm bid 323 right down here. 324. What do you want to do? 323. Give me that 4 down. Point over here down. 4 down. And I'm over here down. 3 over here down. Over here down. Anybody else on it? 300. What'd you give? Half down. Over here down. Over here down. 300 down. Over here down. Half. Sold them. 323 on the high speed. Next lot.
5142 Murphy Land and Cattle. Same good cattle. 15 steers in this consignment, going to weigh 715. They're going to fill a load of 70 heifers at 645. Heifers go right along, Ralph, at $25 back.
You bet, and strong to the heifer count. Now, as Teddy iterated, there's 70 of those heifers and 15 of the steers. Get right in the business right here now. Here we go, down. No implants in them either now. Down, down, here, down, what I'm going to do. Down, down, here, down, look at your down, here, down, what I'm going to do. Down, 310, 311, down, 10, here, down, here, down, $310 land, here, down, here, down, take them right along. I'm 10, 11, here, down, 12, here, down, 12, 313, here, down, 12, here, down, 13, here, down, got a bit of them, 13, 313, here, down, 12, down, 13, here, down, with the diff, just like the others now, 13, 14, 314, here, down, 13, here, down, 14, here, down, 14, $313 down, $14 here, down, $13 bit down, 14, $15 here, down, 15, $315 here, down, $15 here, down, what are you doing, down, 15, $315 down, $14 here, down, 15, $315 here, down, 14, I had you in mind, down, 14, 15, and 16, down, $15 here, down, 16, $315 here, down, you can get into business right here, boys, there's 70 of them heifer cattle down, 15, 16, $316 down, $15 here, down, 16, $315, it's gaining traction, down, 15, 16, $316 here, down, 15 and a half, $100 here, down, $100 here, down, $15 here, down, anybody gonna try them at half? Sold them, $315 on them. Next lot.
Next lot's going to be 5143 Allen Monk. We're going to change the head count to 76 steers. Then change the base weight to 700. Change your head count on the heifers to 38. Base weight stays at 675. Got the heifers $30 back. Got a $500 freight adjustment coming to you June 30 to July 5.
Oh, you bet you $30 back on the heifers now compared to the steers. The steer base weight changes as Teddy iterated. 700 pounds on them, okay? All right, here we go. Down, here, down, $315 here and 16, and down 16 here and 15 here and 16 here and $315 here and 16 here and 16 $315 here and down 16 here and who's first on them? 300 down 10 11 $310 lamb here and 12 here and here and 12 $312 down 12 here and 12 here and here and $300 down 12 here and 12 here and $300 down $5 here, down, what I'm gonna do, down, $5 here, down, here, down, what about 12, and down, 12, down, let everybody bid, 300, down 1, 301, down 1, got the heifers at 30 back, y'all see that, 301, 2, 302, 3, down, 3 here, down, bone, here, down, 5, here, down, 6, here, down, 7, here, down, 7, here, down, 8, $308 down, 9, here, down, 9, here, down, 10, here, down, 10, bid down, 10, 310 down, 10, here, down, what about that 10, here, down, 9, bid down, 11, here, down, 300, $11 here on them, here on 20, 11 down, 11 pound, here on down, $13, and down 13, here on 13, here down 14, here down 15, $315 here down 14, here down 15, here down 14, 15, $315 here down 14, here down, what about that 15, here down 15, 16, $316 here down 15, here down 16, $316 down 15 here down, bring it on in here down 17, here down 17, $317 here down 17 here down 18 here down 18 here down 18 $318 here down 19 here down 18 here down 19 $319 here down 18 19 down 20 down 20 here down $19 20 and down $20 here down 300 and $19 here down, what about a half, and here down $19 here down half, $319 here down half, sold them $319 on them. Next lot.
Lot number 5144 LJ Sunrise Ranch at Calvert, Texas. 65 steers are going to weigh 775, and they are home raised, coming July 1 to 8.
Oh, yes. Take a look here, guys. Home raised, homegrown, homespun. Boys, they're just downtown. Look at here, downtown. A lot of condition on the cattle, boys, and they come right here at the front end of July. And down here, did you say what? Down here, oh my, 300 down, one here, and 300 here, and 301. Not an ounce of flesh on them, boys. Down 300 here, down 301 down, one up here, down one here, and 301 here, down one here, down. What do you got to do down here, down two? And down three up here, down three up here, down four up here, down bam, here, down down five up here, down seven up here, down 307 down $7 up here, down $6, $7, $8 down, D up here, down D, $308 up here, down D up here, down $7 up here, down D up here, down D up here, down D, and now $9 up here, down D up here, down 10, now 10 up here, down click at the bed at 10, now $11 up here, down $11 up here, down $310 up here, down $11, $12 up here, down $12 up here, down $11 up here, down $12, $312 down, $12 up here on trying but half, $11 up here, down half, $311 half, not 12 now, $12 up here, down 12 up here, down $12 up here, down 12 and a half, $312 up here, down half $1 up here, down 12 and a half, $1 up here, down $13 up here, down 13, $313 and a half, $100 up here, down half $1 up here, down $13 bid down $1 up here, down $13 bid down half, $313 up $14 up here, down $14 up here, down 13 and a half, 14 and a half, $1 up here, down $14 up here, down half $1 up here, down give me that half, $1 up here, down $14 half, $314 and a half, $100 up here, down anybody got to bid that half, $1 up here, down 15, $315 up here, down 14 and a half, got to be 15 down, $15 up here, now half, $315 and a half, $100 up here, down half $1 up here, down $15 bid down $1 up here, down half $1 up here, down 15 now half, $315 up here, down half $1 up here, down half, sold them $315 on them. Next lot.
5145 is the next lot. ORO Ranch at Gage, Oklahoma. 56 steers are going to weigh 800 pounds. Again, they're home raised, coming August 25, September 6, and a $200 freight adjustment, Ralph.
All right, you bet. OROs, and you bet, come right off that branch down there in Arizona now, boys. They got them running right up there in Gage, Oklahoma now. Here we go. They'll be acclimated and they'll be good, boys. Look at there. And they paid the freight for you. And up here, down, what I'm going to do. Down, up here, down, $300 up here, down one. Watch that dog work. And $300 up here, down $301 up here, down $1 up here, down $1 up here, down $300 up here, down $100 up here, down one. $301 down, $1 up here, down $1 up here. Now there's value here, gentlemen, boys. Take a look on that screen. There's a nice set of cattle. OREOs, it's been ranched, one of the oldest ranches, one of the oldest brands in the United States right there, and they've been doing it since there's been dirt down in that country. Brought them up there, right there at Gage now, and they're turned out, and they're running out there on the grass now on the native. And $301 up here, down $300 up here, down one, two, and down two up here, down $2 up here, down one, $2 up here, down $2 up here, down $1 up here, down $2 up here, down two, $302 up here, down $2 up here, down $1 up here, down $2 up here, down anybody get a bid that $2 up here, down $1 up here, down $2 up here, down and down two. I knew he was gonna do it. Now three down, three up here, down $2 up here, down three, $303 down two up here, down $3 up here, down $2 down $3 up here, down 303 down two. High speeds and lead now. $302 down, three up here, down $3 up here. Some value here, boys. $2, $3, $303 down, three up here, down $3 up here, down two, $3 up here, down anybody else? $2 up here, down three, $303 up here, down $3 up here, down two down $3 up here, down 303 down, three up here, down three. Sold them $302 on the clicker. Next lot.
5146 is next. Still the ORO. These would be 60 more of the steers, Ralph, at 8 1/4.
Down here now. Look, they're just a notch bigger right off the same program now. They don't get them till August, September. These will be black-hided. They're 100% black-hided. Black or black baldy. And down here down 300 now. $1 up here down 300 up here down $1 up here down one. 301 now. $1 up here down $1 up here down $1 up here down $1 up here down 300 up here down $1 up here down. Coming running, boys. 291, 292 now. 2 up here down $2 up here down $1 up here down $2 up here, and they are natural. And 92.90, they'll sign the certificates now. 94.5, I'm buying $1 up here and $6 up here and 95 $1 up here and $6 up here and buying $6. 297 $1 up here and $7 up here and $7 up here and taking them to here $8 up here and $8 up here and $298 up here and $8 up here and $7 up here and $8 now 9 and now $9 up here and $9 up here and $9 up here and $8 up here and what about 9? $298 $99 up here and $8 up here and 9 now 3 now 1 $301, $301, $301. They'll sign any natural certificate on them, boys. $301. They're on the plus program. $301 down. $100, $300, $301, $301 down. Home raised, homegrown down. $300, $1 iron down. $1. Sold $300 on the clicker. Next lot.
5147 going to go to work for Jesse Rader at Talala, Oklahoma. 65 steers are going to weigh 805, and they're going to deliver July 26 to 30. Ralph.
All right, headed up to Lala. Boy, they could be blacks, be predominantly blacks, few showers, few reds, boys. Nice set right here. And running out on the grass. And a little commodity deal. 300 down, $1, $290, $290, $1, $290 down, $1, high speeds and lead at 300. You want to be 1, 302 down. Do you here down 2 303 down 3 here down 4 $304 down $304 down $4 $303 got to be 4 $304 down $304 down half down 4 down $304 $303 and a half down 4 half down $804 down you want to be at a half down click it a bit you want to be half $304 down try it a half down sold 304 next time
5148 the two Holdman Cattle Company at Bovina, Texas. 180 steers are going to weigh 850 pounds coming June 30 to July 3.
Down, take a look here, boy. Down. They know what to do with them in that country, boys. Here we go. Down, here. Tell me again, Sydney. All right, they've been locked up about 20 to 30 days. They came in off of Graze Out Wheat where they were, and they've been locked up, like I say, about 20, 30 days at the most. 180 head of the good cattle, boys. The two Holdman right here. Here we go. Down, 290, 291, 290 down. Never deal right here, boys. 291, 90, 91, down here, that one. 291, 292 $292 click it a bit you gotta be $2 2 deals on now $291 I sold them $291 on them. Next line.
5149 the Russell Cattle at Fort Smith, Arkansas. 57 steers going to weigh 875, and they're going to deliver July 28 to August 8, Ralph.
All right, 5141 and 5142 before we go on is a sale. You bet that was the ones we sold. And if they're a little bit ago, man said sell them, and good deal. All right, and on here, block change, they're going to give you a 25-pound weight stop control room. If you'll get that up, 25-pound weight stop on this lot right here. Okay, Russell Cattle, and we're over in that Fort Smith, Arkansas country right here. They'll be late July, August cattle, all right? Here we go, down, 290, 991, $290 down, $290 what about 80 81 82 285 down 5, 284 dollar here down 5, dollar here down 4, down 5, dollar here down, dollar here down, dollar here down, yes or no, and now $6 down, dollar here down, dollar here down, 2 liter here, 85, $86, and now $7 dollar here down, 87, dollar here down, dollar here down, ticket down, dollar here down, 287, $287 here down, $6, $7, $86 here down, 7, sold them, 286, next lot.
Lot 5150 Stick Creek cattle at Ramona, Oklahoma. 53 steers are going to weigh 975, and they're going to deliver July 16 to 18.
Hey, Stick Creek right here. Down here. They're PI tested negative now, boys, running up in the tall grass right here. Here. That's all they're getting now, boys. They're running out on the tall grass, the mineral program. You get them in mid-July. And down here, down 260, down 5, down 5, 265, down, what about 1, down 2, down 2, 265, 6, 7, 9, 7, 70, 207, 273 now, 3, 5, and now 5, 5, 6, 276, $75, 76, 77, 97, $6, $277, $7, $6, $7, $8, $278, what about your man down, $277, $78, $277, anybody got a bid that day, sold them, 277. Next lot.
Lot number 51. Carl Clements Farms at Petrola, Texas. 104 steers are going to weigh 990, coming July 1 to 11.
Hey, down here, 990 weights right here, down here, right off a Reputation Operation Board. Here we go, down here, down 270, 271, here, 1, 271, here, down. They're 95% of them black-hided now, boys. They're just running right straight out on the native and getting mineral now. That's their deal. Hey, throw them a little cubes so they can handle them. And here, down 270. Now 1, here, down 60. Now 1, here, down 2, here, down 3, here, down here, down 5, here, down 4, down 5, 264, here, down 5, here, down $4, $5, down $6, here, down 7, here, down 7, 267, here, down 7, here, down 6, here, down 67, here, down 7, here, down 7, $266, here, down 7, here, down 80, here, down 267, here, down 8, here, down anybody got a bid that day, here, down what about you down here, down 8, $267, here, down 8, here, down 7, now 8, here, down 7, here, down 8, here, down 8, now 9, here, down new leader, down, here, down 9, here, down 7, here, down 70, $270, here, down 7, here, down 7, here, down 7, here, down 69, here, down 70, $270, here, down $9, here, down 7, here, down 70, sold them, $269. Next line.
5152, going to work for Zachary Woods at Wichita, Kansas. 90 steers, going to weigh 600 even. They're coming August 10 to 25, Ralph.
Hey, down, running on the crabgrass, down, right up at that Wichita, Kansas country, boys. Here we go. Down, there you're going to be getting them in August off the crabgrass. Down, here, down 309, down, here, down 15, here, down 1, $351, here, down, here, down, you want to buy a light one, boys, weighing 600, you're going to be getting them in August. Little fall turnout cattle right here in that tall grass country. 351, $351, here, down, here, down, what about 320 now? $1, here, down, I'll leave room for all of you. 322 now, here, down, $323 of here, $3 $5, $326 of here, bound, $16, of here, $9, of here, $9, of here, $30, bond of here, $1 of here, $2, $334 down, bond of here, $30, of here, $5, and now 6, I'm bound, $1 of here, $7, of here, $8, of here, $9, of here, $41, of here, what about 2, $343 of here, $3, of here, $3, of here, $44 of here, bound, $1 of here, $7, of here, $7, $347 of here, $7, of here, $6, $7, $8 down, $8 of here, $349.50, I'm $15 of here, $9 of here, $351, $351 of here, on $1 of here, $2 of here, $2 fall grazing cattle boys, $30 down to $353 down, $3 of here, $3 of here, bone, $1 of here, bound, $1 of here, $6, $356 of here, bound, $1 of here, $677, $1 of here, $7 of here, $8 of here, $358 of here, $9 of here, $9 now 60, and now $16 of here, $9 of here, $10 of here, what about $16 of here, $1, and now 2 down, 2, gotta be 2 land, down 2, $3 of here, $3 of here, $63 of here, $2, $363 down, $4 of here, $3 of here, $65 of here, $5, $365 now 6, and now $7 of here, $8 of here, $10 of here again, now $8 of here, and now $9 of here, $7 of here, $7 of here, give me that now, $1 of here, $1, $371 of here, $1 of here, what about you back here, $1 of here, $1, $370 now, 1, 2 now, 2 of here, $2 of here, 2, $373 now, 3 of here, $3 of here, $2 of here, $3 of here, $373 of here, 3, and now 4 of here, $4 of here, $3 of here, $4 of here, $4 of here, $3, $4, $374 of here, $4, your turn, $374, $373 of here, $4 of here, anybody else, $73, $74, $374 of here, $3, take your half, and 3 and a half, you'll do it quick, $373 and a half, and $1 of here, $1, better all the way, on them 3 and a half, $373 of here, $1 of here, and 3, now down, $1 of here, now sold them, $373 on the corner, next lot.
51.53, still working for Zachary, 75 head of steers this time, Ralph, going away 730.
Hey, down, $1 of here, down, look at there, these will be the 7 weights right off of them now. And down, coming same time. Down, $1 of here, down, look at there, down, $1 of here, down, 300, down, $1 of here, down, $21 of here, down, $1 of here, down, 321 of here, down, $1 of here, down, $1 of here, down, 10, 11, 3, 10, 11, $1 of here, down, $310, lamb, $1 of here, down, $10 of here, down, lamb, $1 of here, down, get them in August now, $310, lamb, $1 of here, down, $12 of here, down, 13, 14, 15, $15 of here, down, 15, and now 16, $17 of here, down, 18, $18 of here, down, $19 of here, down, $20 of here, down, $12 of here, down, $21 of here, down, 1, $321 of here, down, $21 of here, down, 20, now 1, down, 1 of here, down, what about that 1, $321 of here, down, $21 of here, down, 22, 23, now $4 of here, down, $4 of here, down, 5, and now 6, $327 of here, down, $7 of here, down, $6, $7 of here, down, $7 of here, down, 7, $326 of here, down, click at the bid, you got to be $7 of here, down, $6, $7 if you want to buy, $327, $8 of here, down, $8 of here, down, $8 of here, down, $27 of here, down, $28 of here, down, $329 now, $9 of here, down, $9 of here, down, give me that $9 of here, down, $8 of here, down, $328 down, what about a half, down, $1 of here, $8, half, sold them, $328, keep them together, next lot.
Lot number 5154, going to the Garrison Farm, still at Wichita, change your head count to 75 of the good feeder steers at 750 pounds, they'll deliver August 15 to 30, Ralph.
Hey, down, $1 of here, the BQA certified on that wind and rain and on that back pre-con boys, they're doing everything just right, coming right off the crabgrass, and again, you're going to get these right down towards the end of August, all right? I'll go down, $1 of here, down, look at there, down, $1 of here, down, 320 born Garrison cattle boys, you know them, we sell a lot of them, 21, 22, 23, down, $3 of here, down, $5, 300 right back at you, I'm in trying pound, $1 of here, down, $6, $326 down, pound, $1 of here, down, $6 of here, down, click at the bid, down, pound, $1 of here, down, $6 of here, down, $325, $6, $326 of here, down, pound, $1 of here, down, $6 of here, down, anybody else, I'm in $26, $325, I'm on the corner, you boys are out, $326 if you want to buy, $325 down, pound, $7 of here, down, $7 of here, down, $328 of here, down, $1 of here, down, $9 of here, down, $29 of here, down, $329 of here, down, $9, $329 of here, down, $9, $329 Hurry along, fella by 328 now, 9 now, 9 sold 328. Next lot.
5155 Garrison Farms again. Change your head count on this lot to 68. Head count change. Base weight stays at 850. Still get them out there end of August, Ralph.
All right, down strong to the black high, down blacks and reds, they're good. Ain't it down 300 and one, 300, 1, 2, and down 2, down 2, 300 and 302, down 300, 4, 305 down, 304, $5 down. $6, $7, $8, 309, back in the back, 10 down, 10 to here, 9, give me that 10, and 11 down, 11, 311 down, 11, 12, 302 down, 12, 11, 12, 13, 13, 13, 313, 12, 13, 14, 314, what about a half and try him at a half 313 and a half and half 30 half now 14 and 14 314 13 14 now half 314 and a half almost down 14 down give me that half 14 half 315 now 15 hurry long feel by 15 15 sold 314 and a half.
Next lot's going to be 5156. Harder & Son at Cassidy, Kansas. 240 steers are going to lower the base rate, Ralph, to 830 pounds. Still get them June 30 to July 14.
240 head of the good steers. They get them in late June, July on the cattle now. They'll be coming off that tall grass country up in the blue stem now. Here we go. Down, a little bit here, down, down, a little bit here, $300 down. That base weight changed to 830. Now, boys, they're just 830 weights right here. And 302, down, 3, and a little bit here, and 3, $3 here, $304, $5, $304, $5, 305 down, $5, $6 here, $7, $7, $7, $8, 308 now, 9, here, about 9, here, 10, here, 10, 9, 10, 310 now, 10 here, $9, $10, down, 10 here, $11, $311 down, 11, 12, here, down, 13, here, 13, here, 14, here, 13, 14, and now 15 down, 15 here, 14, 15 down, 15 here, 15, and 16 down, 15 here, 16, 16 here, 15 here, 16, $316 here, $15 here, $16 half now, 16, $316 here, $15 and a half, $16 here, $16 here, $15 and a half, $16, $316 and a half, and $1 here, $half $1 here, $16 here, $half $1 here, $17, $317 here, $70, $17 here, and $1 here, $half $1 here, $317 and a half, and $1 here, very long, and $17 here, 18 down, $18 here, 18, $318 here, $18 here, 17 and a half, 18, $318 and a half, and $1 here, $half $1 here, $18 here, $half $1 here, now 19, $319 here, $19 here, $18 and a half, $19 here, give it that 19, $319 here, now half, and $1 here, $half $1 here, $19 bid and half, $319 and a half, now 20, now $20 here, $20 here, $20 here, $320 here, $19 and a half, give me that 20, down 20 and a half, $1 here, $half, $320 and a half, and $1 here, $half $1 here, down, $1 here, $half $1 here, $half $1 here, $1, $321 here, $1 here, $1 here, $21 here, what about $1, $320 and a half, give me that 1, now $1 here, $1 here, $1, now half, $321 and a half, and $1 here, $half $1 here, $1 bid down, $1 here, down, half, sold them, $321. Next slide.
5157 Byron Pikes cattle at Mineola, Kansas. 54 steers, going to weigh 885, going to get out there the middle of August, Ralph.
885s, boys, again. Pike cattle right here. Down, down, here, down, here, down, here, down, here, down, here, down, 331, here, down, 300, here, down, 301, down, here, down, give me that one, down, here, down, here, down, give the lead if you want to buy them, boy. 301, here, down, here, down, here, down, 300, here, down, 290, here, down, 301. I'm on the internet, 302 if you want to buy them. 302, down, here, down, here, down, $1, $2, down, here, down, $301, down, here, down, here, down, here, down, here, down, here, down, here, down, $301, here, down, give me that too. $302, down, here, down, $1, $2, $3, down, here, down, $2, down, 303, down, here, down, $3, here, down, 3, down, 4, down, here, down, 4, $304, very long, boys, come on, down, here, down, 5, $305, here, down, here, down, $306, here, down, by $19, here, down, here, down, by $6, now 7, $307, down, $7, here, down, $6, down, $7, here, down, 7, $307, here, down, $7, here, down, ticket, here, down, by $7, here, down, ticket, $7, here, down, very long, $306 and a half, and here, down, here, down, ticket, down, here, down, here, sold, 306, next off.
5158, the Bar Inn Cattle Company at Mineola, Kansas. 60 steers going to weigh 900, and they're coming August 8 to 18, Ralph.
Bar ends right here, down here, down look at their August now. Their August cattle be coming off the native. Down here, down look at their diamond, here, down 290, now 91, here, down 92, here, down 2, here, down diamond, here, down ticket, down 2, down 3, here, down 2, down 3, 293, here, down 400, here, down bam, here, down bam, here, down bad, here, down here, down bad, 295, here, now 6. Well, got it ahead of you right here, Sydney. You're going to have to be 6'7", 297, $6 now. Click to bid, you're out. $97 here, $8 here, $9, $9 here, $3, down $300 here, $3, $3, bone, $300 here, $300 here, $2, down $2 here, $3 $3, 4, and fold up here, down $4, here, $300 here, $304, $5. You want to buy them, here, here, hurry along, if you want to buy 304, 5, 6, and buy them, here, $6, 306, here, here, what about a half, and here, buy them at a half, 305 at a half, and here, have here, buy them at a half, you want to be half, sold, 305, next lot.
Ralph, turn your attention to your supplemental lot as we work on supplemental lot 5158.1, ECC3 Properties LLC, 58 feeder steers based at 900 with a weight stop, Ponca City, Oklahoma. Your breed type has been updated. Your comments have been updated as well. This will be a late June, early July delivery supplement.
You bet. Coming up here right away now, boys, right here. They'll be coming in off that Bermuda grass right up that country, boy. They'll have a lot of condition on them off that old Bermuda right now. And here, 290, 290 bone, here, bone. A lot of compensatory gain right here. 290 now on here, here, 80, 80 bone, here, here, 282, $286 on it, $285 here, $6 here, and now 7 gotta be $7 here and say on $6.5, $7 here and $7 bid down half, $287 here and $7 bid down down $8 here and $8 here and $288 here and $8 here and $7 here and $8 here and $8 here and $5 here and half, and now half and $289 here and $9 here and $8 and $9 and now down, nine, down, here down, D down, bit down, nine, now half, down, here down, half, here down, nine, bit down, down, here down, half, here down, 90, and half down, 90, here down, here down, 90, 90, here down, gotta be 90, 90, here down, 90, 290, here down, 9 and a half, here, gotta be 90, here down, yes or no, 290, here down, click it a bit, you want to be 90, here down, 90, sold them, 289 and a half, next line.
Back to our catalog, 5159 DGK Farms, 248 feeder steers based at 825 with a weight stop. California, Missouri, these are coming at the end of this month.
Oh, you bet you, old California, Missouri. We used to whoop them pretty bad in basketball when I was in high school back there. And here down, like a deer down, here down, like a deer down, here down, like a deer down, 310, 11, 9, 310, here down, here down, $310 down, lamb, here down, here down, lamb, here down, here down, $300 down, $1 here down, $300 here down, $1 here down, $302 down, $2 here down, $1 here down. Many years ago, $1, $2 here down, $2, $3, $303 down, $3 here down, $3 here down, $2 down, $3 here down, $303, $302, $3, $4 down, $1 here down, $1 here down, $300 and $1 here down, $303 down, $1 here down, $1 here down, $300 and $1 here down, $1 here down, $300 and $1 here down, $1 here down, $304 down, $1 here down, $6, $1 here down, $6, $306 here down, $1 here down, take your half, but half, $305 here down, $1 here down, $1 here down, $1 here down, $1 here down, but half, $305. They come right now, boys, $305 and a half. What you see is what you're going to get, and them old cattle aren't carrying any flesh now. I understand they're on a little silage ration grow deal, but now they got a lot of compensatory gain left in them right there, guys. There's some value. $305. You want to buy them at a half? $305 and a half. Yes or no? I'm buying here down, here down, buying here down, here down, 300 buying here down, here down, half. Sold $305 on them. Next line.
5160 Tater Farm, 63 feeder steers based at 800. Danville, Kentucky. These are going to deliver, and June 30th through July 5th. These are going to be good program cattle. NHTC. They're going to be owner certified natural, VAC 60, SITS Express, and 44 farm sired.
I'll tell you what, Troy, you know, we sell a lot of cattle for them folks down there, Tartar Farms now, and they always have a good one. They're home-raised cattle. They've got a tremendous program and a tremendous breeding program. If you want to buy a set of cattle that are on leading-edge genetics, you're looking at them right here. There's a world of octane in the tank right here. Here we go. Down, here down, mama do, down, here down, 321, 320 now, one, here down, here down, 20, bone, here down, bone, down, bone, here down, here down, here down, bone. Look at the program. All the boxes are checked. 3 of their GAP, their NHTC. They'll sign any certificate on that natural, and they are 44 and express sired. Think about it right here. $321 down, bone, here down, here down, 320 now, bone, here down, here down, here down, bone, here down, like a 10, 11, here down, 10, here down, here down, $310, $11 down, lemon, here down, 10, here down, here down, here down, 10, $310 down, lemon, here down, here down, here down, 12, and now 12 deals on board, $11, $12, here down, 12, down, 12, $311 here. I'm gonna sell them. Here they go. Down, here been long enough. Down, $13 here down, 13, $313 here down, 12, here down, 13, $13 here down, $5 here down, 13, $313 here down, $14 here down, $14 here down, $13 here down, $14, $314 here down, 44 sired, boys. I'm at 13, 14, $313 here down, $14 here down, $13 here down, $14 here down, $14 here down. Yes or no? $314 here down, $13 here down, 15 now, $15 here down, 15, $315 down. That was a tough decision right there. 15, $315 down, $14 here down, $15 here down. What about half? 15 now, half, $15 here down, half, $315 and a half, $15 here down, $15 here down, down now, 16, $316 here down, $15 down, here down, $16 here down, $15 down, 16, $300. They don't get any better than this here, boys. 15 and a half, $315. I bet 15 on the click to bid. Right over there, $315. You don't do it? $15 to here down to here down $15 to here down high $315 down to here down to here down her long $15 to here down to here down high and now 16 I got a new leader now $15 to here down $16 $316 to here down $15 to here down $16 to here down $16 to here down get 16 down $16 $315 to half down $16 to here down $15 to here down $16 to here down yes or no $315 to half and now $16 to here down bottom line 16 yes or no you ought to do it sold them 315 and a half on the high speed next line
5160 Auburn University 68 feeder steers at 715 Auburn Alabama these will be a mid-July delivery.
Hey, down a little bit here now, going to Montgomery, Alabama, boys, down in that country, Auburn, to be exact, boys, and you betcha. Hey, and great cattle all over this world. These are Auburn University's cattle. These cattle right here, educated and highly educated. And a little bit here, and a little bit here in July. Now, boys, they come down into July and they'll sign any certificate on the natural program, NHTC. They've got it all done, and they're good, aren't they? And just weighing 715 and 320 now one here 320 now one here lightweights boys here we go down 21 here who's first on it 321 here 10 11 down 10 here deals on now 11 here 12 and 13 13 $15 $315 $15 16 17 down $17 17 $318 19 down $19 19 what about that $19 I'll take your half 18 and a half $318 and a half $18 $318 down here we go $18 19 and a half $319 and a half $20 $20 $320 down $20 here and 19 or down here and high here and 20 and a half 321 now $1 here and 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 one and now one now $1 here and $1 here and 20 and a half 21 now $1 here and want to be one now $1 here and 1 half and $1 here and half 1 and a half and $1 here and half 2 now you're getting farther behind all the time $322 here and $2 here and $2 here and 321 and a half and down to here and do here and name it and do here and do sold 321 and a half next line.
Ralph going to stick with Auburn University with a 5162 59 feeder steers at 825.
Hey, down. Here's some more of them good Auburn cattle boys right here, right downtown, right out of the university down there. They are natural again, boys. They will sign all the paperwork and boxes checked. Look at the hip on them boogers right there. And here and $300 down $1 here. Everybody go here down $300 here and $301 here and now two down two deals on boys. I'm born to here and buy 302 here and here and here and 303 now 3 here and about that 3 here and 2 now 3 now 4 down here and 4 $304 down here and $3 here and 4 $303 $4 $5 down bang here and boom here and bam here and 300 and bang $6 $306 here and bam here and ticketing here and $7 here and $6 bid and 7 $308 $8 here and $308 here and $9 here and $8 bid and $9 here and $9 here and 10 and now 10 here and $10 here and 310 311 down $11 here and $10 bid and 11 12 $312 down $12 here and $11 bid and down $13 here and $13 here and $12 bid and 13 $313 down $12 here and $13 here and what about a half $313 how a half and here and have $13 bid and down here and what about a half $313 here and have $13 here and down here and have here and down sold 313 next lot.
Thank you to Auburn University. Let's go to lot number 5163 Randall Brock 55 feeder steers based at 900 Gainesville, Georgia, July 14 through through 18, right slide.
All right, headed to the great state of Georgia, down the Peaches State. Down, 280, 81, 280 down. 70, 71, 270 now on. Here we go down. One and now 270, 271 now. Who's first on 260 now? There's the deal down. 3, 4, 264 down. And now 9 down. 9 7 1 and down 2 down 2 73 down 3 273 275 clicker now 6 I'm bound 6 $275 $276 $6 and a half down $6 $5 and a half $6 click it a bit you got to be $6 and a half and down $6 and a half and $7 $77 $277 $277 give it that half and $277 anybody else $77 half and now D down D $7 down here got a down $278 down you say half $278 now 9 $279 click it a bit you gotta be 9 D damn it 279 and a half $9 $9 $279 and a half that half is that a bit $279 half sold them 279 on the high speed. Next line
5164 ORO Ranch 43 feeder heifers. This does start our heifer sale. These are feeder heifers. There'll be 43 of them at 7:30 with a weight stop. Gage, Oklahoma, late June, early July delivery. 2-way slide, NHTC approved.
You bet. Coming right off that ORO program, boys, right here be the heifer mates. Had the steers there in the steer sale. They're going to give you a freight adjustment at $2 a mile net. What is that deal now? I don't quite get that. I don't quite get it. Darn if I know. You're getting a freight adjustment, I know that, but I don't know what it is. Hey, down a little here, but you'll get it anyway. Down a little here, 280, 281, 281, I tell you what he's going to do. I've got it figured out. They're going to pay $2. They're going to pay $2 a mile of the freight. Whatever it is, don't make any difference for going to New York, okay? 280, I figured it out. 86, 87, 97, 287, 287, here we go, 287, 7 half and $287 here and $7 here and $7 now he down
5165 LJ Sunrise Ranch. 67 feeder heifers at $750 right here in the heart of cow country in Texas in Calvert. July 1 through 8 delivery. Here'll be a home race set. Be real nice.
Here you go, right out of Calvert. You've been to Calvert, Troy? 290 now. 290 now. About 80 heifer buyers gather around. We'll swap them off now. 82. 282. 282. I'm gone. If you want to buy them, boys, sold 281. Next lot.
Ralph, turn your attention to the supplemental sheet as we go with 5165.1 CRX Cattle Incorporated. 68 feeder heifers based at 765 with a weight stop. Friona, Texas. Push back your delivery. It is now July 28 through August 8.
All right, you bet. Late July, August, and they're at Friona, boys. They know what to do with them in that country. Here we go. Down a little bit here, down a little bit here, 280, 81, here, $6 and $7 $287 you didn't make it, internet. $87 here and $7 here and $6 here and $287 here and $7 What about a half? $287 here and I'll help. 87 and a half. $287 here and sold them. 287. Next lot.
Two more supplemental lots. 5165.2 CRX Cattle Incorporated again. 131 feeder heifers at 810 with a weight stop. These are going to stay on the delivery in your catalogs June 30th through July 2nd.
All right, down a little bit here. Now you bet they'll only have been off the wheat about 15 days or something. They're going to be out on wheat till 6:15, and then you're going to get them here right away. Down a little bit here now. Look at there, down a little bit here now. Look at there, 270. Now one, a little bit here now. 270 now. One, a little bit here now. One, a little bit here now. One, a little bit here now. Boy, 274 and now Anybody else? Simon Bond now. High speeds and lead, boys. 1.5. $281 Bond 1.5. Sold them. 281. Next one.
5165.3 in your supplement. Triple Heart Ranch. 183 feeder heifers based at 775 when at Oklahoma. August delivery 1 through 15.
You bet. We sell a lot of them, Troy, for the Triple Heart right there. Jamie's right there with them, and great set. 80% of them will be black-hided, all right? Here we go. Down. They don't come till August now. Down, 280. Now one, 283. Now $286. Click at the bid. You are out. $85, $86. $286 here. Now pretty nice. I said it right there, boys. $86. $287 now. $7 $7 $86 $7 and now $2 down $2 $9 $290 down $2 now half down $2 now half 92 and a half $3 down $3 over here down gotta be $3 over here down half $1 over here down $4 $294 over here down half $1 over here down boom name it down $95 over here down half $1 over here down $6 over here down half 297 now $7 over here down click at the bid you gotta be $7 over here down $6 and a half $7 297 and a half pound down over here down $7 over here down half $1 there's a nice rig right there boy 297 and a half pound over here down half $1 over here down 8 strong to the black hide you want to believe 298 and a half August they come in August 8 and a half 9 and now $9 now $9 over here down name it down $9 over here down you want to be $9 now half over here down half 299 and a half what about your man now $300 down $300 over here down $3 over here down $300 and now $3 over here down $3 down $3 over here down $300 over here down anybody got a bid that $3 over here down $3 and now $3 value right here boys $300 coming in August $300 down $300 over here down $3 over here down $300 over here down $99 over here half down $300 over here down want to buy them $3 sold them $299 out of half. Next lot.
5166 Shoemaker Cattle Company, LLC. 55 feeder heifers based at 900 in Henrietta, Texas. June 30th through July 5 delivery.
Shoemakers, good cattle bone right here. Henrietta, on over here and again, coming right away now. Hey, they're home raised, homegrown. They're NHTC, and there's pedal ladies right there. Down over here, down look at them mama over there. They might make a mama cow. You think about that? I mean, what I'm talking about. Down over here, down look at them diamond over here. Down. You be 100% black-hided. That's right. They're an Angus cross. They about have to be. Here, down, here, down, 250. Now 5, over here, down, 5. 250 down, over here, down, deals on. 15, over here, down, 1, 2. 253 down, 3, over here, down, over here, down, over here, down, 6, over here, down, 56, over here, down, 7. 257, over here, down, you want a keeper? 57, 8. 258 down, and they've had no implants, boys. They're set for the program. $8, $9, 6, and now 60 down, bone, over here, down, 3, over here, down, 60, bone, over here, down, 2, over here, down, 3, over here, down, 4, over here, down, 3, down, 5, 265 down, bone, over here, down, over here, down, 65, over here, down, over here, down, $6, 266 over here, down, 7, over here, down, 6, over here, down, 7, over here, down, 7, over here, down, 7, 266 down, 7, over here, down, 6, over here, down, high speeds in the lead on the 7, $266 down, 7 down, over here, down, 7 to the bid, down, 9, 269 down, 9 over here, down, over here, down, 9, over here, down, to the bid, down, 9, 269, 70 down, 7 over here, down, 271 over here, down, 1 over here, down, 1, 270 down, 1 over here, down, 71 over here, down, 1 over here, down, 1 to the bid, down, 1 over here, down, half, now 1, 271 over here, down, half over here, down, 1 over here, down, 71 over here, down, half, over here, down, 2, and down 2 over here, down, 2 over here, half, over here, down, 3, down, 3 over here, down, 3, and now half, and 3 down, over here, down, half, over here, down, 3 over here, down, over here, down, half, over here, down, half, and now half, and down, over here, down, anybody else, 73 over here, down, 3, down, over here, down, half, over here, down, half, sold them, $273 on them. Next lot.
5167 back with the Tater Farms. 55 feeder heifers based at 905. Very specific. Danville, Kentucky again, June 27 through July 3.
And again, guys, you want one to make mama cow out of, take care of downtown over there off that Tartar Farms program right out there. Donald's a good deal. They got just a squirt of that Continental to them. They're Vermilion Sits Express and 44 sired. If you think they won't make 7 mama cows, you wrong, boy. I'm talking about it. Down over here, down over here, down 300, down over here, down I'll put everybody on 250, 1, 250 now, 1 over here, and they've been preg checked and they are open, boys. They're set for you. 251, 2, 252 now, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, down 3, over here, down 2, down over here, down 4, over here, down 5, over here, down 5, over here, down 4, over here, down 5, 256, 7 down, 7 over here, down 6, over here, down 7, over here, down what I'm gonna do down here, down 7, 257, over here, down, over here, down 7, over here, down 7, over here, hey, 258 $258 here, $7 here, $9 bound, $9 here, $9 here, $60, and now $60. If you're serious about phenotype, boy, you take a look what we're doing here. 61, 261. They're the real deal. 2, 3, now 4, 5. I'm buying $1 here, $5, 265. Now you're looking. Now 6. I'm buying $1 here, $6, $266 here, I'm buying $1 here, $6 here, $66 here, I'm buying $6, and now 7. Now $7 here, $6, $7, $8 down, $8 here, $9, and now $9 here, $69 here, $7 here, $70, $270 here, $7 here, $69 here, $7 here, give it a 70, $207 here, $69 here, $7 here, now $1, $271 here, $1 here, $31 here, $1 down, $2 here, $2 here, $2, and now $2, I'm at 1 here, you gotta be 2, you'll be 2, I am $1 here, $2, and now $2 here, $2 here, $72 here, half a dollar down to $72 here, $2, I am $1. Why do you always say to them guys? 2.5, $272 here, now I am $1 here, now $1 here, $3, and now $3 here, $3 here, $2, name it, $3 here, 73, 73 and I am $1 here, $273 and I am $274 down, $1 here, $1 here, $2, name it, $1 here, $4, $274 here, $1 here, $3, now 4, hurry long, $274 here, $1 here, $3, name it, $1 here, $1 here, now half, $1 here, $4.5, $275 down, $1 here. I've got a new leader, boys, $75, $275 here, $4.5, $5 here, $6 now half, and a half, and $1 here, $6.5, $1 here, $1 here, $7, $277 here, $7 here, he come to buy 77, $277 here, $7, $1 here, $1 here, half, $277 here, $1 here, 7, now I am maybe not, I'm 7.5, $277 here, click to bid, you want to be 7.5, $277 here, now $1 here, $1 here, half. Sold them, $277 on them. Danny wins. Next one.
5168 Randall Brock, 57 feeder heifers based at 875 in Gainesville, Georgia. These are a July 7 through 11 delivery.
Here we go. We're going to Gainesville, Georgia. Boys, these good. You bet Mr. Brock's good. Heifer had his steer sale them Bailey. What'd you say? 261, 260 now. Bone here, 61, you like it at 50 now. Bone here, 250 now. Bone here, 40 now, $1 here, $241 here, $1 here, $1 here, $2 and now 2 now, $2 here, $2 here, $242 here, $2 now, $2 here, $2 here, wait, thank I'm 41, $241 here, 30 now, $1 here, 30, 31, $230 now, $1 here, $1 here, $231 here, $1 here, cow price, $200, 1. 201 now, $1 here, $1 here, 2, 202 now, $2 here, $1 here, 2, 2 now, 2, $3 here, 3 here, 2, 3, $203 down, 3 here, $3 here, $2, $3 down, 3 here, $3 here, 2 down here, 203 if you want to buy, $202 down, $3 here, $2 here, 3 here, 3, $202, yes or no, you want to buy them, now 4, I'm down here, $203, $4, $5, $6 down, buying $1 here, the same $1 here, and $1 here, now you starting to look at them. $207 down, same $1 here, they're crossing that gravel road right there, look, boy, and that's what everybody's looking at now, boys, yeah, they're carrying a little flesh, but here's a set of they're heifers now, they're straight up heifers, and $7 here, 8, and now got to be 8, and $208 here, $9 here, $10, $11 here, $11 here, $211 down, $11 here, $12 here, $12 here, $11 here, $12 here, $12 here, $13, $213, $14, $15 down, $15 here, $16 down, $15 here, $16, $216, $17, $18 down, $18 here, $19, $20 here, $220 now, $1 here, $1 here, $1 here, $1, and now 2 now, $2 here, $2 here, $22, $23, $1 here, $4 here, $4 here, $5 here, $4 here, $6, $227 here, $8 here, $8 here, hey, $228 here, $8 here, click it a bit, gotta be 8 down, $9 here, $30, $330 now, $30 here, $30, $230 31 now, bone, double here, no, double here, and then double here, and 2, and now 3, now 3, double here, and 3, double here, and 33, double here, and bone, double here, and bound, double here, and then double here, and 5, and now 5, now bound, double here, and 4, double here, and 35, double here, give it a 5, bound, $6, $237, now 7, double here, $6, $7, now 7, double here, $7, $237, double here, $7, double here, $6, double here, $7, and now 7, now 7, double here, $8, double here, $9, double here, $10, double here, $39, $9, double here, $40, and now 1, double here, $1, double here, $1, double here, $1, double here, give me that 1, I'm at 241, 242, now 2, double here, 3, double here, 2, double here, 3, 243, double here, 3, double here, 4, double here, bam, double here, double here, $6, $245 down, 6, double here, bam, double here, $6, now 7, 247, now 7, double here, click it a bit, gotta be 7, now 7, double here, $6, $7, 247, double here, yes or no, $246 now 7, now E down, D, 9, double here, D, double here, 9, and now 9, now 9, double here, give it that 9, 9, double here, 9, double here, D, double here, try him again, $8, $9, 249, now 9, double here, D, double here, 9, you want to do it? Sold them $248 next time.
5169 Johan Coquet. A mixed load of the beef dairy cross steers and heifers. You'll get 54 of your steers at $490. You'll get 60 of the beef dairy cross heifers at $465 in Stephenville, Texas, June 30th through July 4.
Hey, down, a little bit here. Now, here we go. Down, a little bit here. Then look at you, down, a little bit here. You bet. Right off that. Is that the same deal? No, they haven't changed. Wait a minute, they hadn't changed. I had looked down there and boy, they've still got them. Should be the 5169. It'll be a beef dairy cross. There we go. All right, now we got it. No, split load deal of them now. And down, a little bit here, down, a little bit here, down, I'm going to do 350. Now, $5, a little bit here, down, a little bit here. Hey, the spotted cattle do not go. Now, somebody left the gate open and they slipped in there. Yeah. Some of them may have a little white on the end of the tail or have a little bit up under their belly or something, but you're not those straight Holstein cattle. You don't get them. Spotted cattle, all right? 350, 350. Now, who's first on 350 now? You say one now. 351, 351, 52, 53, 353, 355 now. $55, $56, $57, $357, $360 now, and now 5 down, $365, $369 now, 771, $372 now, $3 $73, and now 373 now, Teddy check there down, $376, $379, 80 down, $380, $380, $384, 5, 8, 5, 387 down, 89, 90, 91 now, 391, 392 now, $92, $93, $94, $394, 5 down, 5 down, 6, $95, $96, and now 7, $90, $9, 400 down, 400, and now 4 down, $400 down, here we go, $400 down, $1 here, the high speed and lead down, $400 here, $1 sold $400 on the clicker. Next on
5170 Brian and Pam Lindsay, 112 wean steer calves at $450 with the weight stop. Coleman, Alabama will be your address. Your delivery is June 30th through July 8th.
Hey, down here now. Going to Alabama. Boys set a little light 450-pound steer calves here. Hair, hide, and running gear. Boys, you're going to get them right away now. Hey, down, here, down, bottom of the deer, down, here, down, look there, down, 360, now, fine, here, down, chicken, here, down, high, 360, now, fine, here, down, here, down, chicken, here, down, 60, fine, here, down, here, down, chicken, here, down, bottom by one, $361, here, down, one, here, down, chicken, here, down, 61, here, down, 51, 61, 2, 362, here, down, 2, here, down, 3, 3, 4, here, down, boom, here, down, chicken, here, down, $6, 366, here, down, same, here, down, here, down, here, down, 7, $360, here, down, down, 7, here, down, 1, and now, 1, here, down, 1, here, down, 71, here, down, 2, here, down, 3, here, down, 3, 373, here, down, 3, here, down, 72, here, down, give me that 4, down, here, down, 3, down, 5, and now, 5, down, here, down, 6, here, down, 77, here, down, 6, here, down, 7, here, down, 8, and now, he down, 378, here, down, 7, here, down, bottom of 9, here, down, D, here, down, 80, 380, down, D, here, down, here, down, bottom of 8, here, down, 1, here, down, bong, here, down, 1, 381, here, down, 2, here, down, here, down, here, down, 2, here, down, here, down, 2, 383, now, 3, here, down, 2, here, down, 83, here, down, 2, 3, 383, now, 4, here, down, here, down, here, down, 3, 385, down, here, down, down, $6, 386, here, hair, hide and running gear, $7, here, down, 7, 387, here, down, 7, here, down, $6, here, down, $87, here, down, 7, 386, here, down, 7, here, down, hey, dude, here, down, $87, here, down, $8, and now, 9, now, 9, here, down, B, here, down, B, and now, here, down, D, here, down, 9, 388, here, down, 9, 93, 90, now, 1, here, down, 1, here, down, 91, here, down, 1, here, down, 1, 391, here, down, 1, here, down, 2, now, 2, here, down, 2, here, down, 91, here, down, 2, 392, here, down, 2, here, down, 3, here, down, 93, here, down, 2, here, down, 3, 393, here, down, 4, here, down, 94, here, down, 3, here, down, 4, and now, 4, here, down, 5, 95, here, down, 4, here, down, 5, here, down, 5, here, down, 95, here, down, 5, and now, 5, now, 6, here, down, 5, here, down, 6, here, down, 96, here, down, 7, here, down, 97, 397, here, down, 7, here, down, 6, here, down, what about 7 now? Why not? Down, 97, 397, here, down, $6, $7, down, $7, here, down, 7, sold, 396, next lot.
Let's go to Florida with lot number 5171, DW Creek LLC. Mixed load, 170 steer calves and heifer calves. Put those steers at $550, your heifers at $540, selling $15 back with a mid to late August delivery, next gen sired.
Hey, down here, down there in Florida, boys, and they're good. Look at there, down little 5 weights here, down here, down, look at there, down here, down 340. Now 5, here, down 5, $345 down, here, down, here, to get the lead, follow by, boys, 345, 345, here, down, here, down, here, down, 340, here, down, what about 1, now, $41, here, down, 1, $341, here, down, here, down, here, down, 2, 342, now, here, down, here, down, deals on, boys, I'm going, down, $41, here, down, 2, 342, here, down, 3, here, down, 3, here, down, 3, here, down, 3, here, down, 43, here, down, 4, and now, 4, here, down, 4, here, down, 40, here, down, 4, here, down, 3, here, down, 5, 345, here, down, here, down, here, down, $6, 347, now, 7, here, down, 6, here, down, Jim, here, down, D, here, down, 8, 348, here, down, 2, here, down, 7, here, down, what do you want to do, down, D, here, down, 8, and now, 9, now, 9, here, down, 9, 15, here, down, 315, here, down, 9, 50, 315, here, down, here, down, 2, here, down, 2, here, down, 1, here, down, 2, 352, now, 2, here, down, 1, here, down, 2, here, down, 1, down, 2, $351, I'm on the floor, 2, 3, and 3, now, 3, here, down, 2, down, here, down, 353, one by 353, down, 2, down here, gotta be 3 here, down, 3, 4, here, down, 3, down, 354, here, down, 3, down, here, down, 3, down, down, 354, here, down, bound, here, down, $6, $356, here, down, bound, here, down, here down, bam, $1 here down, $6, $350, $6 here. Yes and no, boys. I'm in bam, $6 beyond the bam, $350, $6 here down, bam, $1 here down, 6, sold, $355. Next line.
Lake Butler, Florida, we go. Thought number 5172 at the Pritchard Farm. 77 steer calves based at 635 with a weight stop. These are going to deliver at the end of July to a Sly Jorgensen and DeBrucker Charlet sired.
Oh, you betcha, boy. Got that DeBrucker and Jorgensen blood in them, boy. They're the real deal right here. Down, $1 here down, look at there, down, $1 here down, 300 down, $1 here down, $300 here down, $1 here down. You say 301, 301 down, $1 here down, $1 here down, $300 here down, $300 $1 here down, $1 here down. Deals on, boys. Here we go. $301 down, $1 here down, 2, $3 here down, $1 here down, $1 here down, $300 here down, $305 here down, $1 here down, $1 here down, $300 $1. Almost sell them. Here they go. 4, 5, and 6, and $6 here down, $7 here down, $7 here down, ticket down, $7 here down, $306, $7 down, $8 here down, $8 here down, $8 here down, $8 here down, $9 here down, $9 here down, 9, and $9 here down, $9 here down, $10 here down, what about $9 here down, 10, $310 here down, $10 here down, ding 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 ding, $11 here down, $10 here down, $311 down, $11 here down, $10 bid, $11 here down, what about down here down, $10 bid, $11, $310, $11, $12 here down, $11 here down, $12 here down, $11 bid, $13, $313 here down, $13, $14, $14 here down, $13 bid, $14, $315 here down, $15 here down, $15, $16 here down, $15 bid, $16, $316 now, $15 here down, $16 here down, $17 here down, $18, $318 here down, $18 here down, $17, $18, $19 down, $19 here down, $19, $319 here down, $18 here down, $20 here down, $20 here down, $20 here down, $19, $20, $321 here down, $1 here down, $22 here down, $2 down, $3 here down, $2 bid down, $323 here down, $3 here down, $22, $23, $324 down, $1 here down, $3 here down, $3 here down, $4 here down, $325, 6, $5 here down, $6 here down, $326, $325 here down, $7 here down, $8 here down, $9 here down, $9 here down, $10 here down, $13 here down, $30, $330 down, $1 here down, $2 here down, $2 down, $31 here down, $2 down, $3 here down, $33, $333 here down, $4 here down, $34 here down, $4 here down, $33, $34, $335 down, $5 here down, $5 here down, $35 here down, and now $4 here down, $336, and $5 here down, $6, $335 here down, $6 here down, $5 here down, $6 here down, hurry long, got to buy, $337 down, $7 here down, $6 here down, $7, $337 here down, $7 here down, $6 here down, anybody else on it, $336 here down, $7 here down, $7, sold, $336, next one.
5173 7G land and cattle mixed load, 102 steer calves and heifer calves. Steers are at 500, heifers are at 45, set at $18 a bag. Sulphur, Louisiana, October delivery.
Hey, they're Natural Plus. They'll sign all the certificates, and as Troy said, they don't come till October now. Here we go. Now, here down, here down, 350. Now, $1 here down, $1 here down, $350. Now, $1 here down, $1 here down, 18 back, bowl down, $2 here down, $2 here down, $1 here down, $2 here down, $353. Now, $3 here down, $2 here down, $3 here down, $3 here down, $2 here down, $3 here down, $4 here down, $354 here down, $1 here down, $3 here down, $1 here down, $1 here down, $1 here down, $6, $357 now, $8 here down, $8 here down, $9 here down, $9 $16 here down, so on, and now $1 here down, $1 here down, 60, 61 now, $1 here down, $1 bid down 2, and now 3 now, $3 here down, $1 here down, $4 here down, $1 now, $5 here down, $6, now 7 now, $7 here down, $7 here down, ticket down, $7 here down, what I'm gonna do down here down, $7 here down, 366 is the bid. You guys are out. 7, 367 now, $7 here down, $6 here down. Anybody else? $6 here down, $7 here down, 7. Sold 366. Next lot.
Lot number 5174, AC Cattle and Land. 68 steer calves and 30 heifer calves. Your steers are at $550. Your heifers are at $525 at $15 a bag. Jennings, Louisiana. Late September to mid-October delivery.
Down September, October's right here down here down 320. Down on here down 2021. Here down 21. Here down 1. You like a good cross? Look at here. 320 now on to get them September, October. Be just right for that wheat, boys. You turn them out. 321. Here down 22. Here down 2. Here down 3. Here down 24. Here down 5. Here down 6. Here down 7. 327. Here down D. Here down 9. Here down D. Here down 9. $329 down 9. Here down D. Here down 9. Here down D. Here down 930. $330 here down here down 30. Here down $29. $30. 330 down there. There's a wheat man down 9. Here down 30. Here down 30. And now 1 now 1. Here down 31. 31. Here down 2. Here down 3. Here down 3. Here down 2. Here down 3. 334 down. Here down bam. Here down the 6 7. Here down 7. 338 9 now 9. Here down D. Here down 9. Got to be 40. I'm 40. Here down 1. Here down 1. 341 here down 1. Here down 2. Here down 2. Here down 3. Here down 3. 344 here down 44. Here down ball. Here down bam. Here down bam. 346 here down bam. Here down 6. 8. Here down 9. And now 9 now 9. Here down 49 9. Here down D. Here down anybody else on it. 348 down 50 down 15 here down 50. 315 here down 2 liter boys. 49 $50. 315 here down 49 here down here down 1 here down 1. 351 here down 1 here down 2 here down 2 here down here down 3 here down 2 here down 3. And now 3 down 3 here down 2 here down 3 here. I got 2 chasing them boys. I've been 1 on the internet. You got to be 2 on the end down here. 352 if you'd like to buy them. 351 I'm on the internet. 1 2 down 2 here down 2 here down 2 sold 351. Next slide.
Lot number 5175 by the J Bar 1 Ranch. Be a mixed load of 47 steer calves and heifer calves. Your steers are at $580. Your heifers are at $540, both carrying a weight stop. Heifers will be $15 back in Athens, Texas. Be a July delivery 1 through 15. Says in the catalog they were check weighed. However, that is a misprint.
All right, NHTC, boys, got it all the program right here. They've had 2 rounds upper respiratories, and here we go. Down, a little bit here, down, a little bit here, down, look at there, down 350, 31, 330 now, I'm gonna let everybody bid. 330 now, a little bit here, down, a little bit here, down 2, a little bit here, down 2, a little bit here, down 3, a little bit here, down 3, a little bit here, down 4, a little bit here, down 4, now 5, 336, I'm buying, a little bit here, down 6, a little bit here, down 7, a little bit here, down 7, 338, a little bit here, down 8, a little bit here, down 1, a little bit down here, down 9, 14, here down 1, here down 1, and now 2 down 2 here, little weedy, they'll be just right, both down 3, 4 down, here down 4, here down 4, and now 5 down 5, 6 here down 7, here down 8, here down D, here down 9, 50, 350, here down, give me that 50 on, here down 1, here down 1, 350 right down here, gotta be 1 here down 1, Sydney, gotta be 1, 351 here down 1, down 2, here down 2, here down 1, here down 3, here down 3, 353 now, 3 here down 3, here down 354 here down 3, 354 here down bone, here down bone, here down 3, here down 3, 354 down, here down bone, here down $6, 356 here down bone, here down $6, here down $356, 355 now, $6 here down, yes and no, baby, you want to be 6, I'm buying $6, 356 here down 6, y'all do it? So, 355. Next song.
5176, Mark Avery, be a mixed load. 80 steer calves and heifer calves. Steers are at $635. Heifers at $620 with a weight stop. $14 back on your heifers, July 15 through August 1.
Oh, you betcha. Mark Avery's little cattle boys. Here we go. Right there at Crockett now. And down a little bit here, and look at there. Down, boy, how you like them? And down a little bit here, and look at there. I do. Down 321. A little bit here, and 1. A little bit here, and 1. A little bit here, and 1. A little bit here, and 2021. A little bit here, and 1. down one. 320 now. One here down one here down here like a 10 now. 11 here to 12. And 12 down 12 here down here down 11 here down here down 11 bit down here down about that 12 here down bring it on here down 12. 312 down 13 here down 13 here down 13 312 here down 13 here down bottom do down here down 13 here down $12 13 and down 13 down 13 here down 12 here down anybody else I'm down here down 13 I'm gone boys 312 13 deal is on now 300 there's some value right here 312 down 13 look how long bodied them boogers are down 13 here down 12 here down yes and no y'all be 13 sold them 312 right here on the front row next lot
5177 the Sager Cattle Company. Ralph, let's change that head count to 100 wean steer calves with a no base weight at 450. Edmondson, Texas. These are going to be a late June to mid-July delivery.
Yeah, back on weaned now, boys. They are weaned. Here on the pre-con. And here down to big you bet right there. Long time weaned. And you get them right away. And here down to 400 and 400 here down bam here down 45 deals on and 400 pound here down 400 and pound down bam here down 1 2 down 4 2 here down 3 here down 4 here down 404 400 and $4 down. Here and I click at the bid. It's 404. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And now 5 6. I am buying 7 8 here and 9 10 here and pound 15 here and pound 15 and now 15 17 now 17 here and now 20. I am for 20 now you're looking now 20 and now 5 now buying here and here and 7 here and 7 here and 7 here and 30 32 here and here and 5 137 now 7 here and 440 now 40 here and 2 5 I am for 45 7 now 15 here now 450 now 15 here now give me that 5 here now 2 5 I am for 52 now buying here now 7 here and 2 I am here and 7 here and 57 and 7 now 7 here and I already had 7s here now you got to be 60 I'm in 460 I am 57 here and 16 here and 6 here and 60 157 62 now 2 here and 2 here and give me that 2 now 2 here and 2 462 now 2 how about 1 now 1 here I never thought of that $461 down 1 2 3 here and 2 3 463 now 3 over here and 2 here and 3 here and 3 over here and 3 here and 2 3 you want to be 3 yes or no Teddy sold them $462 on them next line
5178 JS Cattle Company 106 wean steer calves at 460 with a weight stop in Bryan, Texas all the way out in September Ralph.
These Septembers, yes, sir. They'll be just right for the wheat, Troy. And just weighing 460 pounds. You boys wanting some Wheaties early. Look at here. Hey, and they're multi-men, back pre-con, wean, long time. Here we go. A 90-day weaning on them, boys. And they're only going to weigh 460 when you get them in September. What do you want to do here, 500? Oh, 430 now. I'm going to let everybody bid. 435. 430 now. Buying here and 30 here and 30 here and here and here and 430 here and 5. 435 here and buying. Touch it all. Stick a hand in the air right there. I'm in 430 here and buying. Here and what about 400 now? Buying here and here and buying 10 here and 15 here and 15 here and 17. 420 now. 22 here and buying here and here and 5 127 now 7 here and 7 now 30 now 30 here and 2 here and 2 here and 2 432 here and 2 here and 2 here and 432 here and 2 432 there's value here boys 32 you don't get them till September 90-day weaning on them boys that wheat will be coming on right there $432 down 2 here and 5 down here and 2 here and 5 $432 down here yes no down 2 here and 5 437 now 7 I'm 5 down here you got to be 7 if you want to be it 437 now bound here and 7 here and 437 437 40 down 40 here and 40 down 40 you're going to be hunting them when wheat gets about that tall 442 down 2 here and you won't be able to find them I'm 442 442 here and 2 here and 2 here and 42 here and 2 440 now 1 now 1 over here and 1 here and 1 here and Bone, what are we going to do? Hurry along, if y'all buy 440 down. Bone, one sold them 440. Next on.
Supplemental lot 5178.1 with the Vika Cattle Company. 100 wean steer calves at 510 in Clint, Texas. Weather permitting, we want to ship them June 30th, if at all possible.
All right, there, Cole. You bet. Come right away. And what I'm going to do here. Boy, you talk about a good little old satellite green cattle, boys. We can turn these things out right now. They're weighing 510. Look up there. What do you think about that, Bailey? Hey, down, 350 down, pound, here, 15, bound, here, 355, here, bound, here, what about 40 now? Find, here, 345, here, bound, down, 15, here, 55, and now 16, here, bound, here, 7, here, 370 down, 17, here, down, 5, and 75 down, 80, now 5 down, pound, now 90, now 5 down, pound, here, 400, and 5, I'm pulling, here, bound, here, 10, down, 15, here, down, 15, 415 down, 15, you like them, boys, they'll have some condition, 410, 15 down, 10, here, what about 12, 412 down, here, 412 down, pulling, here, 12, $412 down, here, 412 down, here, what about 12, 412 down, 10, 11, how about 11, here, 411 down, 11, you want a little something turn out, boys, for 11, $411 down, 11, here, 11, here, anybody else, 410, 411, what about you, Teddy, $411 down, 11, here, 11, here, 11. Stole them, $410 on them. Next line.
5179 11L Cattle Company, 89 weaned heifer calves at 545. Bay City, Texas. Your delivery will be June 30th through July 2nd.
Hey, down, a little bit here, down, there, down, a little bit here. I like these right here, boy. They're little heifers now, boys. 89 of them right here, just weighing 545. You're going to get them right away now. And down, a little bit here, down, a little bit here, what do you want to do? Down, 330, 335, a little bit here, down, a little bit here, and 2, a little bit here, 1, a little bit here, 30, 1, a little bit here, 1, a little bit here, 20, 21, a little bit here, 1, 321, a little bit here, 1, a little bit here, 1, a little bit here, 2, a little bit here, 2. They can make them about 80% black-hided right here. 321, 320 now. 1 down, 2, here, and 2, here, and 1, here, and 2, 3, here, and 4, 325 now. 5, here, and 6, here, and 8, here, and 9, 30, 330, here, and 9, 1, here, and 31, here, and 1, here, and 30's down here. Got to be 1, 332 now. 2, here, and 1, here, and $32, $2, 3, down, 3, here, and 3. $333 here and $32, $33, $333, 4 down, 5 down, bang, here and here and 5, $334 here and bang, here and $6 here and 37, here and D, here and D, here and D, here and D, 339 down, 9 here and about that 14 here and now to the bit of 41 here and 1, 341 2 down, 2 here and 2 here and bottom here and 2, 342 here and 1, 2 down, here and 2 here and bottom here and 2. $342 here and $1 here and yes and no. $341 down, here and down, here and here and here and $341 down, here and $1, $2 down, here and $341 here and here and anybody else? $41 here and $341 down, down 3 down 3 here and $2 3, $342 down, 3 here and $2 here and $43 here and 3 down 4 down, here and here and 3 9 here and 4 and now 4 down, here and here and $43, $4 down 5, $344 down, $5 here and $6 here and $46 here and 5 7, $347 here and $7 here and 6 $7 here and $7 here and 8 down, D here and D you say 8, $348 down, 7 down here and 8, I'll small be 8 also, $347 here and $8 here and $7 here and $14 here and yes or no, $347 here and $8 here and $7 here and 8. Sold them $347 on them. Next off.
5180 TNR cattle, 85 wean steer calves at 575 with a weight stop in Waco, Texas. September delivery 15 through 30.
All right, just running on the native grass now, boys. Straight grass. Now it shows the grow ration on my deal here.
Yeah, our catalog says 3 to 4 pounds of grow ration, hand fed 3 to 4 times a week.
They will not be getting that. Okay, the little block change right here, Sturgis set up there. They are not getting that 3 to 4 pounds of ration. They're straight on grass, and that's it. Boy, grass and the mineral program, and that's all. Weaned over 100 plus days. Yeah, they throw them a little something twice a week just so they can count them. All right, yeah, throw them a little cake so they can count them. That's all they're getting. They're not getting no ration, all right? Here we go, down, here. They're weighing 575, boys. They come in September. 800 plus days, and here, 320, now 5 here, 2025, 325, 10 left, $310 lamb, 15, 17, 317, 317 down, 18, 19, 20, $322 now 5 pound, here and $7 here and $7, $327 here now 30 now, $13 here and $7 here and 30, and now 2 now, $2 here and $2 here and $332 here and 30 now 2, 330 on be 1 now, 1 up here and 1, 2, 3 now, 3 up here and 3, $333 here and 4, $5 here and $6 here and 7, $337 here and $7 here and 8, $42 here and $2 here and 2, $342 here and $5 here and $2 here and $5 here and $5 here and 5, 345, lead on, I'll follow, I'm 42, 45, 347 now, $7 here and $7 here and $47 here and 7, $347 here and $7 here and down, $15 here and $350 down, $15 here and $50, $315 here and $50, 47, 48 down, 8 down, 9, 52 down, 2 here and 2, $350 now, $1 here and what about 1 now, $1 here and 51, $351 here and $1 here and $1 here and $51 here and $352 now, $2 here and $1 here and $2 here and $2 here and $1 here and $351 here and $2 here and $1 here and $2 here and $2. Sold 351. Next lot.
5181 David McDavid, 83 weaned heifer calves at 625 in Weatherford, Texas, with an August 11th or 18 delivery. Ralph, over the years, how many have you sold for David McDavid? It has to be 1,000, doesn't it?
I mean, now I'll tell you what, boys, a good David McDavid cattle, you know it. They're 60 plus day weaned on little heifers, and here we go, down, here, down, you bet, and work them on them horses, boy. They'll ride a good one, boy. And here, look at here, down, look at here, 3, how much? 10, 11, 310 now, 11, I'll get a deep breath right here, and $310 here, $11 here, $10 here, $11, $310 down, $11 here, $10 here, who's first on $310 down, $11 here, $11 here, what about 300 down, $1 here, $300 here, 301, 300 down, 1 down, $2 here, and $2 here, and $301 here, $2, $301, $2 down, $2 here, and $2 here, $1 here, and $2 here, and 301, 32, $301 down, $2 here, and $2 value here, gentlemen. 301, 32, and 3. They don't come till August now. 303 now. $3 here and $2 here and $3 here and $2 and $3 here and 303 here and 3. $302 down. $3 here and $2 here and who's next on it? $302 down. $3 here and $2 here and $3 here and 302 now. 3 here and 3 sold. 302. Next lot.
Let's go to line number 5182A, the Pain Ranch LLC, 81 weaned heifer calves at 615 in Ardmore, Oklahoma, weaned 60 plus days with an August delivery.
You've had August delivery again. Now you put these right with him. You can build you a pen. These are on the Pain Ranch up there, and they'll be training them good horses on them, boy. They will step across a good one now. Here we go, down, here, down, here, and 310. Let's go. And just down. We'll put them together. 301 down, 300 down, $1 here and $300 here and $1 here to $1. Deals on, boys. Here we go, down, $1 here and $300 here and $1 here to $1 here and $1 here to $1. 300, $1, 2 down, 2 here and $2 here and 301 down, 2 here and 2, 302 down, 2, $3 here and $3 here and 303, $302, $3, $4 down, $1 here and $1 here and $300 here to $4, $304 down, $1 here and 303 down, $1 here and what about 4, $303 here and $4 here and both sold. 303. Next lot.
That's the B lot, 79 weaned heifer calves at 625.
And right off same program, boys, right off that Pain Ranch. Here we go. And here and 300 down, $1 here and they just come a little earlier, don't they? Yep, just a week earlier, actually. 301 now, 300 deals on at 300, boys. Now 301 now, 1, $1 here, $1 here, $300 here, $1 here, $1 here, and now 3 here, $3 here, $303 here, $4, $303 here, $4, $303 here, $4, $303 down, $4, sold 303. Keep them together. Next lot.
5183, the Moore Cattle Company, 87 weaned heifer calves at 625 in Ardmore, Oklahoma, August 19 through 25.
You bet. We're going to slip on down the road just a little farther at Miss Moore's place right here. And down here, now be the same kind of a deal, boy. You can put them right with them, make you a pin now. And down here, now 300 now. $1 here, $300 here, $1 here, a deal now. $1 here, $300 here, $1 here, $1 301 now. $1 here, $1 here, $1 here, $300 here, $1 here, $2 now. $2 here, $3 now. $3 here, $2 $3. 303 now. $3 here, $2 give me that 3 now. $3 here, $2 here. Now I got the money, boy, for $304 down. Messing with you. I'm $3, $4. $304 down. $1 here, $1 here, $3. $1 here, $4. Sold 303. Next line.
5184, the Cowan Ranch Incorporated, 82 weaned heifer calves at 640 Ardmore, Oklahoma, September 4 through 11.
Hey, down. These coming September, boy. Be coming off the Cowan program over there, boy. Again, $310, $310 down, $10 here, $10. Hell, come September down. Come on here, 300 down, 300. How about y'all on one down, 300 and $1 here, $1 here, $300 here, $1 here, $1 here, 300 more now, $1 here, $1 here, $300 here, $1 here, $1 here. Give me that one, 300 down, one down, $1, 2 down. $2 here, $2 here, $301 here, $301 down, $2 here. Who's next on $301? Anybody else? $1 here, $2 here, $2 sold 301. Next line.
5185, the Cuddy Enterprises, LLC, mixed load, 38 weaned steer calves and heifer calves, $660 on your steer, $630 on your heifers with a weight stop, $15 back, late July, early August delivery.
All right, boys, little 15 back on the girls. They will come late July, August now. And they are weaned. All right, here we go. Down, a little bit here, down, a little bit here, steers, boys. Here we go. 310 now. $11 here, $11 here, $11 here, $11 here, $310, 11 now. $11 here, $10 here, $11 here, $310 here, $310 down, $11 here. Who's first? I'm talking about a 660-pound weaned steer calf right here. And they're... yeah, these are a true little yearling. They weaned these back in October, you told me? In October this last fall is when these were weaned. So they're like a long-tailed little yearling, guys. Let's go. 310, 12, 310 down, $10 here, $310 here, now get them bones, $10, $12 here, $311 down, $11 here, $311 down, $11 here, $300. There's room for everybody right here. $311 down, $11 here, $300 here, $11 here, $300 down, $11 here, $312 down, $12 here. There's value right here, boys. 11, 12, $312 down, $12 here, $13 $13 here, $12 here, $13 here, $12, $13, $313 here, $13, $14 here, $14 here, $13, $14, $314 here, $15 here, $15 here, $15 here, $16, $316 here, $15 here, $16 down, $15 now, $17, $317 here, $17 here, $18 down, $18 here, $318, a little quicker now, $319 down, $19 here, $19, $319 here, $19 here, $19 here, $19 here, $19. You got to buy $319, but you give 18 and a half one time, Stuart. 318 and a half. I'll try to help you if I can. 318 and asking, 318 and a half. I don't want to sell him out. 318 and a half. Down, here, and beating down, here, and 18 and a half. Yes or no? Sold them $318 on them. Next lot.
5186 CNR Ranch. Change that head count, Ralph, to 83 weaned heifer calves at 625 in Marfa, Texas. Your breed type has been updated. Weather permitting, we want to ship them July 1st, if at all possible.
Gonna go July 1st if they can. Now, boys, they'll work with you on the delivery now. Here we go. There is 83 of them, boys, just weighing 6 1/4 right here. Richard's good cattle. here, 310, 311, 910, here, 11, here, 310, 311, here, 11, here, 11, here, 11, here, well, 300, that one, $300 down, bone, here, 300, here, bone, here, 10, 11, what? Let's go back. I already backed that, boys. 311, 301, 2, 3, 303, now, $300 here, $4 here, $7 here, 307, $307 down, now, $10 here, $10 here, $11, $311 down, $11 here, give me $11 here, $10 here, $12, $13, $313 here, $13 here, $14 here, $14 here, $15 here, $17, $20, $320 down, $20 here, $17, got to be $20, $320, I've been $17 ahead of it, $22, $322 down, $2 here, $2 here, what about one, down, $321, click it a bit, $320 down, one down, $2 here, $2 here, $1 here, $3, and down, 4, 5, $5 here, $4 here, $25 here, $4 here, $5, and now $6 down, $326 here, $1 here, $6 here, $7, now $328 down, $2 here, $7 here, $3 here, $8 here, $930, $330 down, $13 here, $9 here, what about 30, now $13 here, $1, and now 1, 2, down, $2 here, $1 bit, $2 here, $2 here, $3 here, $2, and now 3 down, $333 here, $3 here, $2 down, $3 here, $333, 4, $334 here, $4 here, $4 here, $34 here, 5, and now 5 down, $5 here, $4 here, $35, $36 down, $5 here, $6, $236 down, $5 here, $36 here, $5 here, $6, $335 here, $4 here, anybody else, $35, $36, you want to buy? So $335 right there in center field. Next ball.
5187 W.S. Edwards be a mixed load of 47 weaned steer calves and 36 weaned heifer calves. Steers will be at 600, heifers at $575. $20 back. Your delivery will be June 30 through July 15. Bradley, right. 3-sired.
Coming in June, and right away here, down, or first part of July. The full-eared Brahma cattle do not go. Somebody left the gate open. They got in there with them. Boy, there's one of them coming along there with a hump. They don't go now. Here you go, down a little bit here, down. You getting like them red balders, banjo wide, them good sharp crosses there. That's what you're getting right there. Hey, down a little bit here, and 330 bone, a little bit here, and 1 here, and 30 and 30 bone, a little bit here, and 1 here, and 20 bone, a little bit here, and 2. $321 2 now, there's what you're getting right. Whoop, now here you go. 2, 3 down, 3, cut him out, down, $22 here, and 3, $323 now, $3 here, and $4 here, and $25 here, and $6 here, and $5, $6, $326 here, and $5 here, and $6 here, and $7 here, and $7 here, and $6 now, $8 down, $8 here, and $8 here, and $8 here, now, $9 here, and $9, and $30 now, $13 here, and $9 here, and $330 down, $13 here, and $30, $330 here, and $29 bone, $1 here, and $1 here, and $1 here, and $1, $330 now, $1 here, and click of the bed, you gotta be $1 here, now what about that bone now, bone, I'm direct now, $330 down here, you gotta be $1 now, $1 over here, and $1, 2, and now 2 now, 2 here, and $2 here, and $31 here, and $2 here, and $2 here, and $31 here, and $2 down 3, and now 3 over here, and $2 bit down, $3 here, and $2 bit down, bone, $1 here, and $3 here, and 4, $334 down, bone, $1 here, and bone, $1 here, and $1 here, and $1 here, and 5, $335 now 6, and bound, $1 here, and $6, $336 here, and bound, $1 here, and $6 here, and $7 here, and $7 here, and $7, $337 here, and $7 here, and $6 here, and give it a $7 here, and $6, $7, $337 here, and $6, $7 here, and $6 here, and $37 clicker, $337 here, and $6 down 7. Sold them $336 on them. Next line.
Ralph, let's go to line number 5188, the Diamond S Landing Cattle, 128 cow-calf pairs at 1,400 in Reagan, Texas. I think it's important to announce to you that the reason why we're offering these good cow-calf pairs to you today is because at the Diamond S Landing Cattle, they've had a change in their operation, and this because of that change, this will allow you to purchase these cattle today. They're at a Reputation Angus and Hereford Cross cows with North Dakota and South Dakota origins with Evans Farms and Dudley Brother Horn Hereford Bull bulls and some Charolais bulls that they've been using for those calves to be sired by. When the cows were mouthed back in the fall, they were a 9 and 10-year-old. Anything during that process that did not have a solid mouth to it, they sent to town. Now, because of the heat, we're not going to mouth them again for you this spring, but that was the mouthing information from back in the fall, and this is a reputation program. They'll stand behind that. Again, they were purchased from those good North and South Dakota ranches. Your delivery is going to be July 1st through the 10th. The cows have already had their spring vaccinations, as well as the calves have had their vaccinations and been worked. Here is lot number 5188.
One real quick correction, Troy. They are not going to guarantee a solid mouth. So they did have a solid mouth in the fall. They were really good solid mouth, as Troy iterated, and anything that was questionable, they took off back then. But they are not going to remouth them now, guys. So, but they back then they did have. Okay, all right, but they will not be guaranteed the solid mouth. What do you want to do? Down here we go, boys. And they got big, nice calves on them, an outstanding set of calves. Look at them calves, boys, and they're 9s and 10s. $3,000 down, $3,500 here down, $500 here down, $3,500. I am $3,000 down, $3,500 here down, $500 here down, $3,000 here down, $3,100 down, 1, 2 down, $200 here down, $100 here down, $200 here down, $3,300 down, $400 here down, $400 here down, $400 here down, $3,400 and 5 down, $500 here down, $500 here down, $400 here down, $300 here down, $500 here down, $400, $500, $3,500 down, $400 here down, $500 down, $500 here down, $3,400 down, $500 here down, $400 here down. Deals on, boys. $3,400 right here. $3,500 if you want to buy them. $500 here now. $600. $3,500 down. $600 here now. $7 down. $7 here down. $3,700. $3,600 down. $7 here down. $7 here down. $600 here down. $3,600. Give me that half. $36 and a half. $100 here down. $100 here down. Half. $3,600 down. $100 here down. $100 here down. Boy, look at them big cows. 36 and a half. And them cows know how to raise them, boys. And 9 and 10, they're good for another 2, 3, 4 cows, boys, right here. It's the real deal. 36 and a half. 3,600 down. $100 here down. $100 here down. 6 and a half. 3,600 down. They run down there on that soft grass. You put them back out on there, they'll last another 2, 3, 4 years. I'll guarantee you. 36 and a half. If they don't, you call me up. I'll tell you what you can do with them. 36 and a half. $100 here down. $100 here down. Half. 3,600 down. $100 here down. $100 here down. 6 and a half. $100 here down. Yeah. 36 and a half. Anybody else you want to be 36 and a half? I have. Sold them $3,600 right down here. $3,600. Next lot.
And that does conclude our sale for today. And our next lot will be on our Week in the Rockies, which will be July 7th through 11th in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Over 5 days, we're going to offer you over 313,000 head of cattle from all across this great United States of America. We hope to see you in person in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, or online bidding on those good cattle. Here's Ralph Wade with the close.
All right. Thank you, Troy, for that. And you bet. We're lining up and getting ready and packing our bags and getting ready to head for Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Boys, we're going to cool off when we get up there a little bit. A little warmed. I hope so, Joe says. You bet. We appreciate all of our great sellers. We appreciate the opportunity to market your cattle a superior way and be a small part of your life today. And we will look forward to seeing you in Steamboat. And our buyers, we could not do this without you. We appreciate for you tuning in and buying cattle today. And if you were successful in purchasing some cattle today and procuring some cattle, you will be getting a phone call here a little bit later on today. They'll go over your contract with you, make sure everything is correct. At that time, you will be required a $40 part payment, either FedEx, UPS, or as Charlie always says, that wire transfer, which we love so well. God bless each and every one of you. God bless the great United States of America. We will see you in Steamboat. Adios.